Hello, everybody. It is time for some third strike action here at Combo Breaker 2025. We are going to be going through the top 24 to the top 8, and I am joined by Mr. UltraDavid. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Ready for some threes, some good old 3S. Yeah, I'm always excited to be here for this kind of thing. Top 24 to top 8 means that we're going to get a lot of great players up here on stage. Folks from this region for sure, other parts of NA, strong players who've shown up big and jazzy and elsewhere. Always a super, super fun, big tournament here at Combo Breaker. You know, they got a scene here that takes it super seriously.
Yes.
Chicago. But like I said, it's not just the Chicago scene, good upper Midwest and general NA bracket that we got here.
Yeah, I mean, Combo Breaker, in terms of a lot of these retro games, you know, it's almost kind of like their big tournament, you know, their Evo of the year. I know, like, the Vampire community feels that way a lot of the times. I know, like, a lot of the strong ST players make it out here.
Sure.
But, you know, so we always get a lot of great names for the retro games, but, you know, someone else right there just chilling on the phone, you know, relaxing, no sweat. I mean, look at that. He's got the shades on indoors and everything.
Big relaxing, definitely.
So here we go. We're going to start with a Big Bad Wolf.
Yep.
I'm assuming MN stands for Minnesota.
Minnesota, yep, really, really good player.
Yeah, going against the Nom. And obviously, you know, Hugo is very popular thanks to Hayao from Evo last year.
For sure. Big Bad Wolf's been playing for a while, but actually, I was walking in here, I was hanging out with one of my other friends, and he was like, man, have you noticed that there's like a lot more Hugos lately? Like just in general, like the last like year.
I tell you, man, when a person wins or does well at a tournament with your character, it's inspirational. Because
Yes.
you're just like, now I know I can do it. And weirdly enough, a lot of times that's a lot of the difference in the mental game. You know, like, wait, I can totally win. I can beat Hayao as well. And in fact, I think Cory Bell is in top 24
in loser
winners.
side,
Oh,
yeah.
in loser side. Okay. And he's using Hugo as well, pretty sure. Can't imagine he wouldn't be.
What?
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
nice.
Just a little bit outside.
Just a little outside.
A little outside.
All right.
Trying to get into the top 8 here.
Yeah, of course.
It's definitely a tough one for Hugo.
Yeah.
So much control that Ken has. Whiff punishing is super real. Air EX Tatsu is impossible to deal with unless you can just turn around parry into 720.
Right. Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's no question about where Ken is in this game, right? Oh,
Yeah.
he's been one of the
Oh, he
great
jumped.
three.
Yeah,
you saw
good
the
work.
3 jump frames right there. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like I've always said, you know, grapplers always have to make that hard decision. Like, do I go for the SVD? And then they're jumping, and you're like, dang it. And there goes all that meter. Goes all that comeback potential. Nice.
That was sick. All right, needs a little bit more.
How you chip this out? Yeah, see, that's what he was thinking too.
Yeah.
And that's why you go for that throw there.
Yeah, you saw Hugo take a step forward. But it's just a bad mix-up that you've already been put in.
I mean, same thing what I said about chip death and doing super turbo. Shouldn't have been in that position in the first place.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you just think about chip death, you know, being knocked down chip death as just the next hit of the combo. Really?
Yeah, that's true.
just really what it is. Oh, wow, we got a little taunt there from the Nom there, get a little power up. Again, another taunt right there. Ken's taunt is, he gets a little extra damage on the next hit. Yeah. Yeah, he just keeps charging up right now. Now they're building meter. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, I mean, that is a little dangerous, in my opinion, as Ken to let happen as Hugo gets extra defense up.
Yeah. Because the one scary thing also about, you know, Hugo, obviously, is just the damage that he does. So one parry can just be, that's it.
Aye! He's one mix-up into 720. Yeah, 720 kills now. Oh, yeah, it's tough to get.
Yeah, walk up 720.
Yeah.
All right, you can't get too cocky in this game, man. Like,
No. And Big Bad Wolf's making some really good reads on what kind of like defensive choices he's going to need in situations, offensive even as well. Yeah, stand jab there in case Ken had jumped away, trying to bait a 720. It's good work. He doesn't need to take many risks.
Wow, that didn't kill. He had like 3 pixels, and the standing strong did not kill.
Up
Oh,
no
that was a
reason to
standing
take
jab.
it.
That's why. Okay.
Only jab. And there it is.
That's the standing
Slap.
strong right there. Slap. Reach out and touch someone there. All right, here we go. So good round, and not only that, but Big Bad Wolf got to keep his meter. Of course, Anam was so down the whole time that he didn't bother spending any of his. So they're both starting this with full resources here. Nice throw tech. Yeah, and there's that air EX Tatsu you were talking about.
Yeah.
Such a pain to deal with because
Very
I don't even know
effective.
if the Kens know what side it's gonna hit half the times. You know, just do it in the air. See, look at this.
He tried shoot down backbreaker, but that's rarely gonna cut it.
Right. Oh, he jumped. Was that a 720 attempt? Did he
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Might have just been an execution error
The
there.
confident spacing there.
Yeah.
Love it from Dana. I'm looking.
Oh,
a little
he tried
early.
again. He tried again, but he did get the 360.
Woo! Oh, short.
Nice.
Caging, looking for
Tried
even
it
more.
Again, yeah. He wants that read so bad again. And the Nom doing a good job staying on the ground and being brave about it. Ah, got the hit.
That was a true confirm. You could tell by the
Yeah.
timing on it. That was good work.
Felt like he confirmed, like, kind of on the standing.
I'm
you
sure.
know,
I'm sure it's
yeah.
part of it. But yeah, to be able to hit confirm, that's not easy.
It's really
Regardless,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago, I used to say, like, that's not possible. Like, Chun-Li is, but, like, Ken's. And then, you know, Punk did Street Fighter V, and I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe it is.
No cancel. Okay, another one.
Oh,
No
no,
cancel.
what the heck? Come on.
Big Bad Wolf's been holding on to that super for quite a while at this point. Hasn't really had many opportunities or needs to use it even in the first round and a half.
Yeah, well,
Now he's
he
in the
did try it
third.
that one time, I think. You know, after
In game
he parried,
one, yeah.
parried the jump attack. Oh, he could have did it right there, but he's just going to get the regular 360. Oh, nice. I love that dash up throw. Get him into the corner here.
Oh, no!
And so, yeah, that I'm pretty sure was another standing confirm. But the nice thing about it was that Big Bad Wolf crouched at the very last second, and that's how you can defeat the standing confirm. And yeah, look at this. Nam actually with no supers right now.
Yeah, that's a big change in the matchup. Here he is on pressure.
Nice. And Nam has been able to counter parry a lot of Big Bad Wolf's, you know, counter pokes basically after blocking.
To the other side. Oh, this
yeah.
is huge. He ends up taking the game and
Yeah,
moving into the top 8.
Yeah, that's a tricky one because there's no absolute guard. When he blocked the first hit of that Tatsu, he probably just was holding the wrong direction, and so the second hit of the air Tatsu just hit him. So there you go.
There you go.
All right, but that was winner side, so we'll see some more of Big Bad Wolf later on.
Yeah,
in
we'll
the
see.
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still has a chance to qualify for the top 8. You could hear, well, maybe you couldn't hear, but we could hear the crowd definitely going for him big time
Oh yeah.
on that side. That was
I mean,
cool.
these days I think everybody's just kind of rooting for Hugo now, right? So it's just
Hasn't that always been the case?
yeah,
It's
but
just-
I think it's more now.
True,
you
sure,
know,
sure.
you know.
Sure. Everybody wants the underdog to win.
Yeah, because I mean, before it was just like, oh, you know, Hugo, weird, awkward-looking guy, but you know, he's underdogless. But now it's just like, let's go, Hugo. You know, so.
He is really fun.
I mean, he was one of the characters that you played a lot of.
Yeah,
right?
he was a secondary of mine. Sure. If they were a bad character in this game, I was probably playing him. That was my decision at the time to have made.
It's really funny because like, obviously I've been a low-tier hero my whole life, right? Like Alpha 1, I played Chun-Li. She was the worst character in the game. Alpha 2, she became the best character, so I dropped her.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's just one of those situations, and it's not necessarily like that you like playing low tier. It's just that you want to play a character that not everybody else is playing
big
because
part
it's
of it.
fun to come up with tech. You know, because when you're playing the character that everybody's playing, like all the tech is like, you know, out there, right? And it's fun using a character not used as well, but characters not used as well, usually it's because they're bad. That's how I see it anyway.
No,
so, yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah, I think that's true. It's a big part of why I play fighting games is the individuality that you can express. Yeah, it's true. I really like that side of it.
I mean, I forgot who it was. There was even a top player that I kind of remember just talking about that. Like, they just don't like using the character that everybody else uses, you know?
Yeah.
I know, like, I think Chen is a player like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, I know Chris G is like that a
Yeah,
lot,
Chris
too.
G, sure. He's,
you know.
by the way, also in this top 24 winner side.
Of course. I'd be surprised.
As
if he
per
wasn't.
usual.
I'm surprised I didn't see him in the Vampire Saver bracket, frankly. So.
Why not? Why not?
I mean, another one of the greatest players of all time. You know, shout outs and RIP to Flo up there. Obviously, doesn't have the tournament records to do it, but I mean, you and I have witnessed it. Like, greatest casual player of all time, and he could play everything, every game.
So we got Yoga Brain coming up, super strong player. Always like watching. Ibuki, we got Matteo here from Toronto. In a fun little matchup.
Yeah, not a very common one that you see here.
No, it's cool, yeah.
But
getting close to looking for parry. You can see the little stutter steps.
oh, didn't crouch block on that second hit right there.
Hoping to have seen forward movement. Not quite. Yeah, lots of little preemptive stuff here from Matteo. And again.
It's so funny because, you know, Necro obviously very like spaghetti-like character here, but I also feel like that's kind of the case with his hurt boxes too. It's just one of these characters I always felt like every time I was trying to hit him, he would just kind of like squeeze through everything.
He's a big weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, lots of preemptive stuff.
Okay. Not sure what he was trying to bait out there with that jump forward.
Yeah, it could have been instant air EX, might have been the idea. Oh, here it is, kunai.
Yep, gonna be safe at that range. Actually, she has a lot more recovery at the end of that than a lot of people think. Oh boy.
And, he waltzes in.
Yep.
After so much time, when he had pressure, even in neutral, again, so many like delayed buttons, I'm not mad at Yoga Brain trying to play patiently there. That kind of buttons had come up before.
Doing a good job parrying the drill, though. Ooh, yeah. Went the other way. Would have had to switch directions on that parry. Again. I mean, that's like the third or fourth time he's done that already. Oh, God. Just kicked the kunai away. Again. He is just ready for those drills every single time. I think Matteo's got to try to alter the timing a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, he was too far, though.
Too far, yeah.
I like the navigation by Yogurt Brain away. The movement was good. A chance to get in, yeah.
Yep, got the combo off
looking
the
for
kunai,
parry.
but back throw. This is huge because obviously Necro can do a lot of damage here in the corner.
Dude, that dangerous range that Matteo is really comfortable at.
And he's just been sliding a lot too. I feel like right now Yogurt Brain has just been getting so much off of just like slides and also the okay, snake bite right away.
Bite him?
Okay, didn't parry the drill that time.
Can't open a buffer there.
Oh,
for super.
He's gonna get out. Oh no, that's so.
Did take the bait. Oh, okay, wow.
Turn around. There we go.
Very cautious here.
What?
A chance to dash in. It's been pretty light. Again, it's been a lot of like kind of cagey stuff, and that's not uncommon from Necro, but sometimes you got to get in there too.
Got him again. Got him again.
Wow. No, looking for the confirm on stand strong. It wasn't quite. Oh, even taking chip now is a bummer.
Yeah, it's really scary, especially if Yogurt Brain could build a full meter. Oh no, he just goes for the EX kunai, catches Matteo off guard. He's gonna take game number one.
Some of the pressure was good by Matteo, but other times were a little bit too cautious, maybe. But it's hard to thread that needle, of course.
One thing I like, one of my favorite things about offline is being able to see the player reactions. I like how we showed the camera. You saw one player like do the roll back the head, look toward the sky that all fighting game players do.
Oh yeah.
And then 5 seconds later, the other player did it.
Yeah. Gotta do it.
Yep.
Man, perfect jump timing, not the rest though.
Just like the spin the joystick between the matches, you know.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I love to see. It didn't work, but again, a little bit more active.
Yeah, throw it, doing a little bit different timing. Wow, nice awareness. Like it was gonna go for the target combo in the air. Oh, didn't jab it that time. He's been so good about that. And again, might just be hitting at a little bit later active frame on the drill.
Trying to force the issue a little bit more as Matteo as he builds the corner for himself. Throw out, defensive throw. But close towards the other side already. Yo, okay, good work. Could all change. Here's Matteo.
Oh, wow. This goes for the sweep right there again, throwing out some more unorthodox moves. Just went right through the kunai with those drills, but now Chip is a danger. And yeah, jump back air kunai. That's what got him the win last time, so he's going to go for it again. Yogurt Brain is at match point now.
Oh, dang. What a call out. Okay. Again, looking for that stand strong. Trying to get the hit confirmed. Not quite there. Stun mounting.
Oh,
Stun mounting. Going to be a big issue here. Or death
Oh,
first.
the cross.
It's stunned, but either way, Yogurt Brand moves on and into top 8 winner's side.
And you saw that, he was trying to parry the drill, was having trouble jabbing it in between for a while, and so this time he was like, I'll just parry both hits and hit him on the ground then. Nicely done.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, well.
Ooh.
I see. So we have just received some info. So we do know that it's going to be Linan moving on into winner side top 8. We just saw Yogurt Brain do the same. We'll have Nipperman and Chris G. But the other one that was supposed to have been played was Sylvester versus Jamarvelous. But unfortunately, Jamarvelous can't make it. So it will be moving on automatically into top 8 is the Sylvester.
Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, sometimes when you're a player like that, you're like, cool, it's a free round. But sometimes you're like, that's kind of a shame. Like you want to feel like you want to play somebody. Also warm up too, right?
Okay, so, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Right, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. I mean, I mean, we tell people all the time, like try to make it to the offlines and stuff like that. But sometimes it's hard to, stuff happens. You got to go home. So yeah.
Here's what's going on. Speaking of stuff happening in loser's side. We have Seno taking it over Hologram Mike Ross. Silent Impact over Ken in Black 2-0. Claire over Mr. Pomegranates. We have, this hasn't actually been played yet. Rescue Ryan versus Ryan Hart is in here.
Okay. Rescue Ryan versus Ryan Hart. How funny.
Orochi Tom Cruz versus Riek. Guru versus the Drank Baby. Logan Arcade 333 versus Latinx. And then Cory Bell beat Pops. So still a lot to be done in loser's side. We'll try to get some of the stuff for qualification.
Please tell me Orochi Tom Cruise is like a Mugen character that goes up against Omega Tom Hanks.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
That sounds like a matchup that needs to happen.
Donald or whatever. Yeah, there's some classic ones in
Orochi, Tom Cruise, and Omega Tom Hanks. I think that's perfect. Oh,
it's super cool to see a lot of these players here who've been playing, obviously, for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to briefly call out, too, that it is really cool to see Ryan Hart in this list. 20 years ago, I studied abroad in London, and I was really hoping to play against the London Third Strike scene, and I was most hoping to play against Ryan Hart.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
He happened to be out of the country traveling at that time, so I didn't get to play. But it was awesome to play anyway. I know some of those heads are still playing out there, and I know that some of them have moved to Dubai, to the UAE, and have been big parts of the scene out there too. Anyway, cool to see. Long histories here.
Yep,
we got Logan Arcade, folks.
Yep.
Silent Impact, Seno.
We saw Angel in Super Turbo getting second place from the Logan Arcade team, and so both of these players from Logan Arcade is why you got the nice little friendly hug from between them.
For sure, yeah.
And again, Chicago has a great scene for so many of these retro games here. I mean, I always remember, even back in, long time ago before
he pressed fierce, so that was so good. The specific call out of backswing, you love that.
Even before like the, Street Fighter 4 revival, like East Coast, West Coast was always the big deal, and Chicago was always like, hey, we're here too,
Yeah, in this game, the Midwest oftentimes had really good scenes.
Mm-hmm. Try to sneak in, got the crouch short, but didn't confirm. But there's a confirm right there. And that's a trickier confirm. I mean, obviously, thanks to the ducking, it extends the cancel time a little bit. But even then, it's still a fast react. Yeah, that's always a nice combo. That jumping heavy kick does so much hit stun.
Ooh.
Nice. Didn't spend the meter there, just gained it on that second hit, so he could have canceled it.
Okay.
Oh, the classic.
It's getting real tricky.
Yeah,
these guys know each other well, you can tell. Not just in terms of how they treated each other at the start, not just because it says Logan Arcade both on both sides, but things like Akuma really late wake up stand fierce because of the specific call out on Dudley going for the backswing, and then near the end there, jump into the EX backswing, stuff like that. It's a real tell.
Yeah. It's funny because like most people probably wouldn't guess, but my main character in this game is Dudley, and I'm gonna tell you right now, landing backswing blows feels so good.
It's a really cool move.
I'm glad, like,
Yo! Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, because if he had parried and come down to jump attack, but it's almost, you know, like you said, they played each other a lot, so he's like, you know what? I know you're gonna try this. Yeah, again, jump backswing blow. It's just such a cool concept for a move, how he swings back. And oh, nice! Great confirm. It's the classic confirm right there from Dudley. You don't have to. Oh, can he parry in time? He does! Nice.
That was pretty sick. Already match point.
Yeah, if you're a Dudley player, you have to learn that crouch short, confirm. Same thing, of course, obviously with the dart shot. That's his mix-up right there.
Yeah, sweep too. Why not, man? Plus on block sweep that launches into 1,000. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh, but he got thrown out of it. That's the weakness right there. The startup of it, obviously. Whoa, that was, the timing on that was so odd.
Oh,
not enough to kill yet.
Delay, but still at big risk is Seno.
Yeah. Oh, he could have killed with that. He could have just did jumping heavy kick right into the super, but I don't think he thought he was going to get hit. In fact, I think he probably thought he was going to parry it, which is what he tried to do, and just mistimed it. Nice chain into the target combo to blow up that air parry. Okay.
Some pretty cute ideas from Silent Impact.
Yeah.
Approaching the corner. Oh, could have been big, but big forward movement. Oh, yeah.
Wake up, crouch short into super.
Aye.
Corkscrew blow.
There you go. That was to move forward into position 2 qualify. So that's not qualification for top 8. The winner there has to play against Matteo.
Okay. But man,
to do so.
Reason why I like playing Dudley in this game is because he is just the coolest character. Like
He's pretty cool.
Dude, as a boxer, I love all the
He's
stuff.
cool. I mean, obviously
If you're gonna put a boxer in a fighting game, like that's kind of how you need to put him in. Because I mean, the previous boxer we had in the fighting game was not
very boxer.
Yeah, it didn't really make much sense.
Street Fighter had not done a good job with that until Dudley. For sure, I agree with you.
I mean, it's funny too because and I talk about this a lot. If Third Strike came out today, people would say that this game is so woke. You know, because a lot of the designs in this game, right, are like kind of different, right? I mean, you went with a lot of different different regions and different like for example the grappler, small short girl grappler, you know what I mean? You know, and it's just I don't know. The cast is really diverse. I feel like in this game.
Yeah,
so it went against the norm in a lot of ways.
The norm being Capcom's shall we say, could have been a little bit better representation of different cultures around the world in Street Fighter 2.
I mean, let's put it this way. They kind of went backwards with Street Fighter 4 and all, right? So,
it could have been even worse, true.
So
could have been even worse.
Point, right? So this game, I just felt like they did a really good job, even from the beginning of the new generation, of trying to change it up a little bit. So
well, I know what you always say, which is that all the new characters in Third Strike are awesome.
Oh,
so
right.
Thank you for reconfirming that. I know you've always been a super big fan of all the new characters in this game.
I like the characters that represent fighting, like a certain fighting style, which is why I'm not that into Remy and Necro and stuff.
What?
So
First of all, that's called emo jutsu for Remy. It's a classic fighting style.
Of course. Necro, though, obviously was...
Then you got Big Electric Noodle. That's the Necro style.
I've been a Zangief player my whole entire life, and I had to deal with Dhalsim. So I played Alex in New Generation, and then I had to deal with a Necro. So Necro was doomed for me from the start.
For sure.
Oh, wait, does this mean that Rescue Ryan beat Ryan Hart?
Yeah, I suppose it does. Yep. Claire here from Michigan. Got her looking good on the Hugo. And yeah, Rescue Ryan. This is a fun matchup for Necro because oftentimes, well, in almost every other matchup, Necro is not a distance character. Like, he's a pressure character. This is one of the few, maybe the one, where his distance normals are legit. Like, he oftentimes spends this matchup away. Yeah, roundhouse, stand medium kick, sweep, like, yeah, stand fierce. Like, all that stuff is much more important in this matchup than most.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Hugo, not the most mobile character in this game.
Yeah.
That's why Elena can actually use healing against him. Oh, she's trying to get out of there with the light drill. Yeah, you see him trying to get in there.
It's a tough spot, yeah.
And you know, that's the hardest thing too, right? Because Necro's got a couple of anti-airs, get into back heavy kick or anything, so, you know, changes the timings of the parry that you're going to go for in the air as well.
Didn't go in at all due to SA1 fear, I'm sure. Rescue Ryan here from Indy. Big zoner. Part of why I always liked this character is that he has both in him. He's got the offense and he's got the zoner. It's just that in most matchups, the zoner isn't going to be the one that comes out on top. He's got both. It's just he doesn't often get to do both.
Yeah, when you start the sentence, I thought you were talking about Hugo.
Zoning Hugo.
Yeah, because you're like, he has got the offense and the zoning, and I was like,
yeah.
Oh, okay, you're talking about Necro. But see, right now you're seeing
it's a tough draw.
Claire's having a hard time trying to get in there right now. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, can be tough. Not that that's an unknown life as you pick the Hugo, but still, it's a little bit different than most because typically when you're having a struggle in this game as Hugo, it's more like in mid-range or due to being pressured. But in this one, it's you're definitely playing the old classic grappler versus zoner match.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's kind of how I felt. Obviously, Alex turned out not to be that way, but he was the grappler of, the original new generation. And so, yeah, like, same thing, fighting Necro, trying to get in there. But, it was always that matchup that I kind of like to specialize in, the grappler versus the Dawson, So it's just one of those things that you got to learn here.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Claire knows what's up. It's just a question of making the correct decision at any one time.
I mean, like I said, you got to learn the matchup. Doesn't mean you're going to win it.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Bad matchups exist.
Like, we're seeing some good tech, right? Like, obviously, we're seeing a player who knows the matchup well. It's just still difficult. Jumping instant parry, you got to be doing that.
That was good.
Definitely got to do that. Seen her do that a few times already.
Oh.
And now without SA1, he does pressure.
I heard the button in the air, but like it might have just been too late, and so it just landed before it came out. And then the, I guess we call that yoga sniper now, but it should have been the Necro sniper the whole time, right?
Back from the dead in Street Fighter 4.
Actually, Necro sniper sounds really cool.
It does actually, yeah. That's definitely like an Overwatch Heroes like ultimate.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Down back heavy punch, down back fierce, just catching right there. Ow! Okay, yeah. See, that's the hard part. Is like if you're the Necro, if you're the zoner, you can feel it when the other person just, okay, here's my chance to get in, here's my chance.
Yep.
And you can just shut that down. It requires so much patience to try to make it in on characters like this.
Rescue Ryan can really hold on to the spot.
Yeah. And, no need for anything fancy. Just get your hits here and there. And, what that creates is a desperation in the grappler. So
Ryan's doing a really good job at playing this well. It's not just that his character's got a good matchup. It's also that he's gotten good timings. You'll notice when he stops pressing buttons, it's more because he's expecting jump. Well, this time it did work in Claire's favor, but oftentimes Ryan has not been busy, and so he's been able to anti-air with things like crouching strong. Very patient from him. Claire on the approach, holding up.
Oh, got in.
Here it is.
This is dangerous.
Aye.
You have to have known that you're going to try to go for that,
It's a read, right? Like, it's probably not the first time that they've seen this. It could have been backbreaker. It wasn't.
And honestly,
there it is. Good work.
It could have just been one of those that I know that you know that I know.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
already going to jump ahead right here, right? of course you know I'm going to go for the 720, so you're going to jump, but then you know that I know you're going to jump,
There it is.
so I'm going to go for the 720.
There it is.
Oh, man.
All right, that's a bit of the look so far. We've made it into top 8 winners side, but there's still more in losers to do. We'll be back with that jog through the top 24 losers side after this.
That's what I'm talking about. More action just like this coming up after the break.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Get $25 off your EVO 2025 ticket this week using the code CB25 and join us in Las Vegas this August. Officially licensed FGC merch designed by the FGC for the FGC. Discover Tenno's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Sheldon, we're definitely not making flavors of no-shells pistachios.
Then why are you dressed like that?
You got us. We are making honey and chili flavors.
Are we?
Yeah. Wait, then why are you dressed like that?
My wife likes it.
Spicy.
4-alarm fire in the boudoir.
Now.
All right, we're back with more of trying to get into top 8. For third strike here at Combo Breaker 2025, there's a look at the scene in this ballroom. A whole bunch of art going on, a whole bunch of casuals going on at this stage. We got still some other tournaments happening too, and of course we'll have top 8 later for third strike. This is, again, trying to get into top 8. We have a few matches coming up that will be qualifiers, but this one's not going to be. This is going to be winner will play against Big Bad Wolf. Again, just to remind you, as far as the top 8 winners side goes, Yogurt Brain versus the Sylvester. Oh, I guess maybe we haven't played the other one, actually, now I think about it. The Nom will play either Nipperman or Chris G.
Okay.
Anyway, we're in Orochi Tom Cruise versus Guru. Logan Arcade, obviously Orochi Tom Cruise. Guru out here from Eastern Seaboard, I think VA.
And I forget, is Urion one of the characters that has to crouch block the Tatsu? Yeah, so that can be a problem for him in this match.
Yeah, this can be a tough match, yeah.
But obviously the low health of Akuma, always going to be a problem for him, especially with, you know, unblockables and such, so.
But yeah, I mean, you're right about the hurricane kicks can be annoying for Urion to deal with. So can the fact that Akuma just teleports out. You saw right there, right? That's really
But
big.
he had a great chase down to get
Yeah,
the
he
throw.
did. I mean, as the Urion, of course, you know like what the Akuma is thinking about.
Nice. Parry in the air. Didn't get the punish with the sweep, but still in a good position here. Yeah, standing medium kicks. One of the classic best standing medium kicks of all time in fighting games, that Urion standing medium kick. Nice. There's that confirm. Wow, he's caught the headbutt with the fireball before it managed to catch him in time.
Good work.
Very dominating round there from Tom Cruz.
Oh, missed dive kick maybe. It's cool. Maybe Tatsu even. That's all right. Here comes the setup.
Oh, ooh, no. I think he started trying to parry the Aegis Reflector in there and just mistimed it.
Another chance. Overhead.
Oh, no.
Maybe kill. What do you got? Aye, and?
Oh, boy.
Wow, Quake of Fierce.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
empty
tricky.
Dive in the crouching medium kick.
That's not what he wanted for sure. Fireball missed.
Yeah, you see the head shake right there. Yeah, he's like, I know that's not what you wanted, but I'll take it. I will take it. If I drop this hit confirm. Who made that cap?
Yeah,
that's a very
custom hat for
That's
sure.
a very specific cap.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Unfortunately, we're not selling that at the 10-0 booth.
Hit up this man for the design. No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Die. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, all right.
Yep.
Maybe what he wanted before.
Oh no, that's gonna be big damage right here. Look at this.
That is a big price to pay.
50% life down, just like that. And now also in the corner, but obviously just jump air Tatsu right out of there. Yeah. Worried that the opponent's gonna try to parry that. That's gonna hit for sure. And now you gotta deal with this.
Ooh, see, okay.
Aha. I like that because last time he dashed up and through, so this time he was gonna DP it and just like, let's go.
Much better round. Strategy looked good. The defensive escapes were good. Didn't have the execution errors of before either.
Okay. Pressure right there. Just chose the block on the wake up. Actually caught him off the ground with that DP.
Ooh.
Okay.
Tricky.
Nice. Back throw. This is key right here. Get the Aegis Reflector going, but teleport right out.
Ooh!
No! What a choice.
All right.
What a choice.
Exploding on him with the KKZ.
Because you know he's going to get right up close to him like that. And yeah, what are you going to do in that situation? So.
Both of them bobbing their head a little bit. It's good music.
It was always Pikachu Akuma, right? That would always try to do that move to kill people.
And if you could do one of those two supers, yeah, that or Demon, yeah. Of course. Of course.
Same thing happened before. He jumped, landed, got hit by the DP. That time he tried to parry the whole thing, just missed the second and third hit parries. Oh, see,
you know, we hadn't seen it, and I was wondering like why we hadn't seen it, but there you go. That's the answer. But there's still, you can like play mild tricks as to whether it's like medium or roundhouse.
Right, exactly. And that's
it's not great though. Like, why take the risk? I suppose if the opponent's so confident in that, match point comes.
It's really hard to tell whether he's doing the medium or the heavy Tatsus. Or even the light one. Here we go. Gets the knockdown. Wake up medium kick. Again, that's kind of stuff that you'll... Ooh!
Oh, maybe Demon was the intention.
Yeah.
Why else jab and roundhouse?
Yeah, he already landed the KKZ. He wants to land the Demon now.
Every Akuma's dream. Well, it's going to take a little while longer.
Yeah. Right
match
now.
point? Almost.
Okay.
We got the double match point.
Final game, final round.
Super close. Again, this is not to make top 8 yet. This is to play against Big Bad Wolf to make top 8.
Right. As you see, it's losers round 2. Really close.
It's their fireball, and it could have been key there, too. Execution error early in this round. He's hoping to recover. He's almost got the
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if he just did that too early or something.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what he was expecting. Oh, nice. Land and recover from that Tatsu first. Get the DP.
Here you go.
And here we go. Aegis Reflector. Can you survive? Oh, yeah, the teleport again. And didn't really get a chance to punish. Because you know what? He's done such a good job at hurting him for trying to punish. Oh, he had it. Oh, and he goes
Let's
for the throw.
go.
That's so smart. Go invincible to get through the super, but.
No, he goes for the slide. Chip.
Oh, yeah.
And that is enough.
Yeah.
What a match. Great match between those two.
Nothing he could. He had to go for the red parry, but by the time he realized what was happening, I think it was too late.
That was an awesome match. Yeah, really, really good work on both sides. Two players who understand the matchup very well. Played well. A couple of slight execution errors, and yet it didn't seem that big of a deal. Ultimately, it wasn't the decider, maybe is how I should put it, for Tom Cruise. Again, Big Bad Wolf is the reward there.
Yep. So, yeah, so, sorry, yeah.
Other loser side matches to qualify, Matteo versus Silent Impact will happen. Rescue Ryan will play against, well, we haven't played the winner side of this, so either the loser of Nipperman or Chris G.
Right.
We'll see. Chris G's maybe in like City of the Wolves top 8 or something.
Well, I heard
what didn't you say?
he was in winners finals versus Reynold, and apparently Reynold won that one. So So yeah, Reynold is in grand finals for that right now.
Sick.
But
Good work out there.
It was Omega Tom Cruise who was using the Akuma, right? Okay, yeah, okay. I almost got the names mixed up there.
Orochi,
Sorry, okay.
but yeah.
Orochi, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and then in loser side as well, I guess we'll see what match we go to. It could be Cory Bell's match. We'll see what happens there. Have you seen Cory this weekend?
I have not seen him, actually. And in fact, he hasn't been playing fighting games as much,
Oh, is that
I
right?
feel like, lately. But, I mean, I would imagine... I mean, this is an indication of just how not good T-Zoc is, that he's not even playing T-Zoc in...
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, bummer.
He's gone for the Salvatore Ganacci. So.
Is that right? Wow.
But yeah, you know, I know that he's been really into like KOF and stuff like that, but the classic games, at one point in time, he kind of did the Fightcade tour and started falling in love with the Alpha 2 and, you know, Third Strikes and such. So, you know, always good to revisit all the classics.
Yeah, or meet them for the first time, as I think he was in most of those cases.
Yeah. I just remember.
Speaking of the devil.
Yeah, there he is. I just remember because like I would see tweets
Logan
from him just
Akai
being
did
like,
you do?
Alpha 2 is so sick. You know, he's like, oh my gosh, like the footsies are really good in this game. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going with the
Okay.
Sean. Okay, not the Hugo. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about, you know, him potentially going up against the Necros with the Hugo, but nope, it's gonna be the Sean.
Sean's pretty bad, but like he does, if fundamentally like you're getting strike throw mix, like you can make that work. It's just going to be for much less damage than a lot of characters.
But you even saw like the crouch medium kick Tatsu didn't even combo from max range. You
there's
know,
a lot of bad stuff. Like, don't get me wrong.
He's got a lot of issues, but I mean, I'm pretty sure this is who Chris G is using as well, right? I mean,
he does sometimes. I don't know. I haven't seen him play it today.
Yeah.
But definitely seen him play that character in the past.
Yeah.
Also see him play Yang and other stuff sometimes. We'll see.
I mean, this is a character that, you know, in Second Impact was basically like dominant. He was like the Chun-Li of the game because he had the 2-level supers that were just way too strong and hit confirms for days and stuff. And so I felt like Capcom was like, he's supposed to be bad, and they really beat him up in this game here.
Oh, that was supposed to have been super.
Yeah. And I would really like to see him come back in 6. I would really like to see this guy come back in 6.
Fun little turn stealing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, surprise. Sean tackle.
To the other side! Just happened to go over.
I also really
Cory
like
Bell
the
game 1.
I also like the tinfoil hat theory that they were putting Sean in 6, but then they converted him to Luke. Because if you think about it, a lot, like even his Memphis Super is like a Sean tackle, you know.
Okay.
And there's a lot of like elements about.
EXDPN to follow up
He's
for the
got
dunk in the sky.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
There was a
all
tinfoil hat theory about that, and I was
Okay.
like, you know,
All right.
I'll pretend that's true from now on. So.
Yeah, works for me. Here it is. We haven't really seen like strong corner pressure yet. And unfortunately, it didn't last very long either. Cory Bell moving around, navigating it. All right, buddy.
Nice parry. wanted to do the jump heavy kick late enough to get the combo on the ground, but that allowed 363 enough time to block.
Out of there. Oh. Okay, finally, yes.
I think he was
There
trying
it
to
is. Good
parry.
work.
As soon as the drill landed, I think Cory was trying to parry something, just walk right forward into that back medium punch. Trying to build a little meter. Cory trying to get to that super.
Sorry. Funny little mix up there, neutral jump.
Ooh.
It's very like modern game mix up.
Oh no, hit him out of the air. I mean, not gonna get punished, but obviously you don't get the damage as a result. Ooh.
Pick it up. Yep.
Nice.
Slowly walking. That's Necro
Strong
down.
tuck.
Oh man, you already tossed your basketball. What are you talking about?
It's a pump fake.
You gotta pick it back up first. Yeah.
It's a pump fake. Oh god. Electric Snake does so much stun. I miss that about a lot of these, like a lot of the retro games where you just had moves that just like, this move just does an inordinate amount of stun for no reason, you know, let's just do it that way. And you know, this move just happens to do this, you know.
It's a huge part of Necro's game, of course.
Yeah.
Big stun output.
Yeah, originally, like in the Street Fighter, in New Generation and Second Impact, like Electric Snake wasn't necessarily, like most people use the other two. But in this game, because of the stun and the juggle potential for that Electric Snake.
Yeah. Good hit confirming. It's got a lot of utility.
Yeah. And of course, just having a lot of meter to use for EXs is very useful as well. Oh, same thing again. I'm sure Cory's trying to parry that on landing, but hasn't quite got it yet.
Oh. Didn't want to play any mix-ups after that. I respect it. I understand.
Oh,
too early on
Yeah,
grab.
I tried to throw a little too early. But that hit.
Is he right? No. For the round.
Cannon.
No,
not
it
yet.
wasn't enough?
Oh,
Okay, how long? Yeah, how long? What strength? All sorts of little mix-ups in there, even once you start the parry. Match point.
Can you get a jab in between those parries, or is it going to trade most of the time? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
steal and
You
turn.
you have to steal a turn after your own hit there.
Right. Minus on hit. All right. Still not going to try to red parry in the middle of that. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
he
with
went
the
for
hit.
it. He
the
went
hit.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One mix-up away. Very safety first. There it is.
It's that interaction. Someone jumps at you, you both try to parry, and then option select the throw. Cory didn't go for the throw there. So just going to get tossed for the win.
Now that also was not to make it into top 8, and I said earlier that it was Rescue Ryan who needed to play against the loser of Nipperman versus Chris Yu. That's actually not right. It's Rescue Ryan who played against the loser of Jamarvelous and Sylvester.
Oh, right.
But again, as I mentioned, since Jamarvelous had to
okay.
go, some not going to be here for this, that means that Rescue Ryan qualifies into top 8. So congratulations to Rescue Ryan. Obviously a great player. And then it's going to be a 3-3 playing against the loser of Nipperman and Chris.
Okay. Yeah, we
Which we're kind of waiting for, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Or no, we got a couple other options.
Yeah, I want to see Chris G just because I just want to see who he's using right now. But I know for most of the tournaments that he's been playing a lot of Sean, you know.
Yeah, he often does. I've seen him play Yang. I've seen him play Ken. I've seen him play 12. So it's hard to say, but yeah. Often Sean.
I mean, I always remember hearing Justin Wong tell the story of like the first time Chris G started showing up to like Chinatown Fair. He would come in and play third strike, be all cocky, and just get beat up all the time. And, you know, everyone starts that way. Everyone starts that way. Justin tells the same story about himself with Marvel, right? So in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I should say.
Yeah.
But, now Chris G just absolutely just one of the most prolific fighting game players. But, yeah, we're waiting for him because, like you said, he's playing a lot of different games right now.
Yeah. So we're going to go to the top of the bracket at Matteo and Silent Impact in loser's side.
You said this is on loser side, okay.
In loser's side, yeah.
Matteo and Silent Impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You got to stretch. You got to make sure the shoulders are limber. You got to make sure you're in the right sitting position.
Dude, physical health is so important for this, dude. It really is.
Yeah, well, you know, I agree.
Yeah.
Trying to walk forward. Oh, sick little buffer. Silent impact up close.
Oh, I like the
tried to
idea
parry.
there. Yeah, he tried to get the red parry right at the end there. Isn't going to get it, and so silent impact there. Solid first round. Solid first round.
Very slow stuff. Matteo feeling confident in neutral. The fact that Dudley has that short jump makes it a little bit more difficult for him to approach. Like stand roundhouse can be more effective as Necro in this match.
Right.
Is he there? Got him.
Right, sneaks in that crouching heavy kick. Crouching roundhouse.
Woo! I really like offensive parries like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have those turn-stealing parries.
No
Stagger
dog.
right there, but not too much damage.
Uh-oh.
That's
It was a little scrambly.
I actually thought Silent Impact was when I got that throw. I heard the throw sound effect, but Matteo is gonna get there first. Matteo from Canada, of course, as you can see. Again, the classic parry into back strong snake. Just didn't block that.
We've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah.
That's cute. It's a game where you got to be comfortable taking risks.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of what you see in neutral in this game is not what you're going to see in a lot of other games. Just because the parry is always there as an option. You got to throw out slower buttons to throw off people's timing, etc., etc. Matteo's going to take that. Interesting. I don't know if he specifically jump drilled as an anti-air, but it worked out.
Yeah, he's trying to play around obvious parry stuff, right? So like,
Right,
rather
yeah.
than that being an anti-air normal or anti-air electric, going up into this guy for the funky timing on drill instead.
Dudley has a couple of options trying to get in on him. I mean, he could go for the risk of a cross counter against some of those long range buttons. I've always found universal overhead, weirdly enough, seems to hit a lot of his limbs.
Oh,
Wow.
silent impact.
I feel like Matteo actually stretched his hurt box into that. Nice. Didn't have the electric snake that time, so he just went for the snake bite. But does send him into the corner.
Oh yeah, coast to coast. Where? Low.
Oh, yeah. Oh, has he got it?
Keep it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? Ducking lever will kill. Let's just go
Yeah,
for that.
fair
Let's just go for that. But see, again, that's another one of those combos that's like when you land it, you just feel so good. It's just, oh man.
Very quick confirm. Maybe a little too quick in some of these cases. But hasn't been blown up.
Hasn't really been able to do much of that drill just yet. But yeah, like you said, Matteo really changing up what he's doing off of those neutral jumps. Trying to stay unpredictable.
Oh, it wasn't enough.
Oh,
Did
did he get it? Did he get it? No. I wonder if he actually just tried to do something right afterwards. But again,
Yeah, you may be right. Yeah.
at that close of a range, again, you got to parry before the super comes out. You have to have hit forward before the chi gathering. So if he hadn't committed to that, that was it right there. That screw blow was going to kill him. So here we go, 1-1 now between these two players. Yeah, nicely done. Standing heavy kick, one of Dudley's best zoning tools right there. Hits a lot of limbs. It's a really good priority.
Sword normal.
Ooh. Told you that. Oh, here we go. 3. Oh, yeah. It's hard.
It is
It's
tough.
hard.
It is
It's
tough,
hard.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I dropped the confirm. But still has a great chance to take it. He does. It's match point, silent impact. All right, Matteo. What do you got? Trying to take the tax of crouching medium kick and the zoning normals.
Ooh, wow. Okay, okay. Not even off of a parry, just do it.
Ooh. Patience.
Oh,
Is he there?
what a
No.
reaction. Oh, okay, okay. I thought he got him right there. And here we go. Look at this damage, and he still got another one. What's the mix-up? Goes for another backswing blow, but great parry. Here we go.
Nice. Matteo just needs a little bit more. What? Timing? No, he didn't get super. That wasn't enough either. Shirley ducking could have been there.
Oh my God. Oh,
The snipes him.
Necro sniper coming into play here.
What a match.
Final game, final round. That was just, that end of that round was such a scramble, but it was so good.
This one is to make it into top 8 on loser's side.
Ooh, good parry. It's a great start for him. Still has another super available to him, but he's got to be careful.
Got him again.
Silent Impact almost has 3 corkscrew blows.
Boom! Got him right there. The stand strong. Silent Impact mashing for his life. It's not enough.
Oh, man.
And Matteo will get into top 8 on loser's side. There's the handshake after 10 years, and they're finally waiting. They did it.
Who was the Japanese Necro player, the really famous Japanese Necro player?
Sugiyama. I don't
It
know.
might have been him. One of them showed up to B5.
Okay, probably him because he was coming to the early
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, Sugiyama. And
I saw him at Evo like 2002 or something.
because remember, Evo 2002 was the 5v5, right? And, you know, we didn't even
Maybe
know.
3.
I mean, we were using Sorai Rengeki. We didn't even know about the
Yeah,
unblockables
yeah.
and stuff. When Sugiyama showed up to B5, he started doing all of the Necro juggle combos in the corner that nobody had seen before. And all of us were like, I remember people were like, how is he playing this game like X-Men versus Street Fighter?
That's awesome.
Yeah, he would do the elbow.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy, you know, when you think about it, like, we just didn't have access to what they were doing, you know?
Right, right. Yeah, it was hard to share tech. It was hard to find tech in the first place. You had to go up to the arcade and play when nobody else was there, or else take the risk that you weren't going to win, and you had to get back to the back of the line. Like, it was not easy to get tech going, but yeah, definitely, that was a lot of fun, that era. Anyway, that's Matteo making it into top 8 on loser's side. We've already talked about some of the other ones. I think maybe the other one that we can run is Big Bad Wolf versus Tom Cruise. See if we go there.
Yeah, just holding out for Chris G right now because obviously he's waiting in losers finals, and then he'll have to, if he wins again, he'll go to grand finals again for Fatal Fury and such. So, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm always sad to see, you know, Dudley go down like that. So
I know you're a Dudley man.
Yeah.
Dudley man. I think he's cool. I don't hate him. That's my take on
you
Dudley.
really just not like Dudley at
Nah,
all?
he's
Okay, okay. Because, I mean, the reason why I like Dudley, obviously, like I said, the boxing, but also Makoto, like, she's a Shotokan karate, right?
Right,
and she's
right.
actually doing Shotokan moves,
Right.
right? Like, everything she's doing outside of her special moves, but, like, all of her normals. Because one of my friends ended up taking Shotokan karate, right? And, like, he was saying, like, even her parry, she's, like, one of the only characters that has a 2-frame parry. Like, she parries and then she does like a follow through, just like the actual Shotokan like parry kind of moves, right? Everybody just has a ping and that's it. So they did a really good job with her as well. So
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That's not what I'm as interested in. I want the weird stuff. You know me, though.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay,
That
okay.
said, I did do capoeira for several years, and there are things in Elena that I recognize.
Oh,
But there's
okay.
also like big made up stuff, of course.
Of
'cause it's
course,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
Video game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's never, as much as I really enjoyed doing that, I never was like, so I have to play Elena.
Oh, right.
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I was real life and I was having a good time, and then I would go into this game and play some weird fantasy weirdo.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of Elena, by the way, it's so strange to me how Ultra Street Fighter 4 has just traumatized so many players. You know, because they're all like, oh my God, healing. Oh my gosh, looks
Yeah.
so strong. Looks so, and like, it's largely considered basically her worst art in this one. right? So,
Yeah, rare to see outside of specific
yeah,
matchups.
it's just like Hugo,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Run away and heal because he can't stop you, essentially. But, you know, Ultra Street Fighter 4 was her Ultra. You could gain it back for free by focus attacking and stuff. So, like, all these people are so scared of healing and everything, and I'm just like, it's not going to be a problem.
0-6?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, she looks pretty different than 4. But we'll see. Comes
I
out in
mean,
a
she
couple
looks
of
really
weeks.
different than even this
Yeah,
third
yeah.
strike as well. Definitely very interesting design there. Can't wait to see that. But got Big Bad Wolf going against Orochi Tom Cruise.
Jab. There have been quite a few like jump jabs, jump like instant medium kicks and stuff that I think are probably just not Tom Cruise getting the buttons he wants. Probably wanting fireball, air tatsu, stuff like that.
Oh, whoa, I didn't even realize that was a demon flip that he went up in the air with.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a jump. It's just it's so silent when he goes and starts up with that. Oh! This is... Oh, yeah. I just,
Is he there? Oh, he was so
Oh!
close. He was
that
super
too
close.
early? Because it looked like it just went right through him, so he was just recovering still. That's way more recovery on the teleport than I thought there would be. And more than Big Bad Wolf thought there would be, too. All right, slowly approaching, but yeah, that's how you can sneak in those demon flip throws like that. You're so focused on parrying those fireballs and trying to get your way in that you're not ready for that.
And it's tough in general versus tall characters versus characters who don't have DPs like Hugo to, just, like in general, deal with a jump forward from Akuma. Again, jump medium in that situation. Like that's not super unusual, I guess, to hit Hugo at the top of his skull, but still something we saw before too.
Oh, okay. Get that first. Not going to be able to punish. I like the idea, but that's why the jump back air fireball was there. Cover situations like that. And to build some of that distance. It just looks
Again,
like a
it's
regular
hard.
jump. It just looks like a regular jump, which is what makes it so scary.
Okay. Yes,
They
this
got him
time. It's getting a little scrambly.
Okay.
Big Bad
Now
Wolf.
because Hammer Mountain is right there, but the crouching medium kick confirmed. It's going to work.
As a whiff punish to stand strong. Really nice job there. You didn't drop it. Don't worry. You're going to be safe.
I was wondering because it's called Hammer Frenzy, but he says Hammer Mountain, doesn't he?
Yep, the old classic. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I've always wondered the same. I'm sure everybody else. Well, maybe somebody knows the story, but I've never heard it.
Just back to this, you gotta watch out for that demon flip again. So I'm sure that's what he's trying to do. But see, if you're looking for the demon flip all the time, it's gonna make your parries on the air fireballs a little harder. It's gonna make your footsies on the ground a little bit harder. It's that mental stack that we always talk about these days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the times the way that Hugo deals with that is just simple stuff, jump back jab, and then like jump back short. But again, easier said than done. Slow approach for Big Bad Wolf. She's done before. He does have the life lead. Okay. Tom Cruise backing off. Oh, man, he does not want to do anything, but he's got a lot of damage that he needs to deal. Plenty of time to do it in. Doesn't need the rush, but a lot of damage. Here's maybe the start.
Yeah, not a huge chunk of damage, but you know the hope is to get us. Oh, he thought he was close enough for the Proud Fierce. He wanted the big boy damage right there, but a little too far away. But going to come into this round with basically full resources, but so is Big Bad Wolf. Gotta be careful. Either one of these characters could do a ton of damage out of nowhere.
Uh-oh! Yeah. It could have been a lot more.
So
With
I guess
clap,
he wanted
clap.
to save his meter.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it could have been clap, clap.
Maybe it's just at the last second he was like, oh shoot, I forgot to clap. And so
Yeah,
that
been
is
there,
the
been
best.
there.
Yeah.
Hard to get it every time.
Yeah, at least that you got something, so better than nothing. Oof. Again, a demon flip. Yeah, that super late air fireball like that. Try to parry it and just parrying a little too early.
Oh, that was the life lead granted there. Oh, and back. Oh, man, if blocked, it would have been a different story. Okay. A huge forward pierce out of this guy. I don't think he's committed. Oh, he had. He had.
Oh, no.
Got him?
Wait.
Got him? The weird
just
juggle, though.
some chance?
Oh, he's way too early. Oh, no. I don't think that was even what he wanted, actually, based on how he reacted there. He was looking for something else.
Maybe a clap. probably a clap.
Maybe,
or something like that.
yeah, early clap to bait something could have been. I don't know.
You know, the
guessing,
the
but-
360s always, you know, you can just do 5/8. Maybe he accidentally got went because he was walking forward. Maybe went to up back by accident. You know, came out with the clap instead. Because it was super early.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
clap would have been the right meaty timing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, again this demon flip. Oh,
Demon available, speaking of.
as well as Cake if he wants it.
Okay.
Caught him out of the air.
The right hit confirm.
Oh no.
Still, with the right hit confirm, Big Bad Wolf could take it.
Oh boy.
Okay, gotta be really worried now. Forward. No, he was already committed. You saw him already shaking the head, and
Oh man.
there it is. It's gonna be moving down to loser's side. Oh, well, he's out of it. Big Bad Wolf and Orochi Tom Cruz, loser's side top 8.
Almost potentially had a nice little combo breaker moment 37.
Yeah,
Right
that would have been
there.
sick for sure.
Yeah, but unfortunately not going to happen right there. And so our intrepid hero, Hugo hero, is going to go out of the brackets.
Akuma, also a fan favorite, of course, and cool to have character diversity as we do in the top 8 so far.
Yeah, I mean, Akuma's just a popular character
He is,
overall, right?
yeah.
So-
Some people name their kids after him. We're going to take a quick break here at Combo Breaker 2025 here during Third Strike. We have just a couple more matches to deal with to make it into top 8. See you for that.
10 years of Combo Breaker and counting. Stick around for more.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl,
Triple wrap.
mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas, if you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes. Mmm.
Oh, that is good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Sheldon, we think you might be overreacting to our ads for No Shells Pistachios.
Ditch the shells? Okay, strip.
What?
You ditch your shells.
Okay, yeah, that's
No,
fine.
guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No,
You got
no
the
shell.
show.
Welcome back, everybody. We're continuing forward, and I do believe the reports are that Mr. Chris G has entered the building here.
Oh.
And the reason why I said that is because this is actually a different ballroom than where the Street Fighter 6 is taking place. So he's here now. He should be able to play through his matches here. I don't know how he did in City of the Wolves. I'm trying to see if I can find out. But oh, whoa! Somebody get engaged here?
Oh, I heard that was going to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You knew which?
Well, I don't know who, but I heard that it was going to happen. Anyway, Chris G. Ken, as I mentioned, is a character that he often does pick.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we went through like the list of characters I've seen him play, and it was pretty long, but Ken's definitely one of them. Nipperman on the other side, really good player. Chen. Again, this is for winner's side top 8.
I mean, this is interesting because this is the only Chen that we've seen, right? So, Nipperman's the only Chen that we got over here.
Can you believe it? What a guy.
And then not only that, but we haven't seen any Yuns. There was no Yangs either.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
Definitely a lot of character variety. But, you know, it's interesting because the way that a lot of people... Oh, there we go. I think he thought it was going to be a cross-up, but a hit from the front. Chris G goes for the overhead, misses. There's the crouching medium kick confirmed. Corner here. Oh, he just does it! The fierce DP. Chris G catching Nipperman off guard right there. Nipperman just went for the meaty. Because I see this happen like ST a lot too. You don't see a lot of the modern players playing Vega.
Yeah, right,
Old
right.
Sagat. Like most of the old Sagats, Chris G was the only one playing old Sagat in Super Turbo.
True.
Right? So a lot of times the new generation, like they don't like going to the top tier as often. Yeah.
The weirdos are so fun in these games. Just not that
Have
great.
you actually watched the video that explains why Chun-Li can always do that lightning kick after the super? It is so bizarre. It is the craziest thing I've ever read.
That was so nice. The crouching medium punch.
That I ever watched. There's actually a timer that like cycles, and like during that time, like if you try to start the lightning kick at the end of the timer, you can't do that. But the thing is, the super always resets the timer, so it's consistent after the super. Dude, it is the weirdest thing.
Huh.
I can't believe someone figured it out. It is crazy.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, okay, okay.
The reactions are here. Super
Yeah.
before we saw crouching strong to get it underneath fireball.
Nice. There's the classic Ken confirm. And even without the fireball, you know, that makes it a little bit easier to confirm as well. But Chris G prides himself on not taking any shortcuts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He needs a little bit more. Nipperman in trouble.
Ooh, okay, okay.
It's just a sign that even if you have great reactions, as we already saw, Nipperman did a couple things to get through fireballs, super, crouching strong, etc. Ultimately, you're about predictions in reactions, and there he just didn't predict that it would be the overhead.
Yeah, anticipation is the best friend of reactions, honestly.
Chris at range. Building a lot of bar. Getting whiff punish as well. It really has been a lot about his own mid-range. Hasn't really been about big pressure.
Yeah, it's interesting because, I mean, one of the things that makes Ken so strong in this game is he can really kind of just do a lot of different things. He's just very versatile.
Yeah, he's got everything.
And then Shifu obviously gives him confirms off of just about everything.
Taking a risk with some of these fireballs here. Okay. Great patience by Nipperman. Didn't take the bait on any parries. Blocked it out.
Oh, what a whip punish. Oh, crouching medium.
I mean, you're pressing the
forward.
button.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good
hit confirm right
Nipperman.
there, yeah.
That was really good.
And that's one of the easiest confirms right there, is when you hit a button, you see the other person hit a button, just do the super, because if they hit you first, you're not supering anyway, right? So one of you is getting hit. Oh, again, beautiful whiff punish right there. Oh, he could have confirmed that into Shifu. Crouching strong, just links right into it. Same with the standing strong, same with the overhead. There's so many ways for Ken to land Shifu in this game.
Chris is getting really dangerous here with his pressure. He's looking really strong in doing so. Dangerous to Nipperman, I mean.
Ooh.
Tried overhead again.
Oh, wow.
He was worried about super.
Yeah.
Nothing came.
Well, you can't cancel Farfierce.
Oh, was it Farfierce? My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
I thought
okay,
it was Fireball. Wow, okay. Jeez.
I thought I was like, oh my god, did I not know that?
No, it's my bad. Somehow I saw Fireball out of my eyes.
All right, yeah, right there. That was, I mean, like you said, I feel like these rounds have really just been Chris G fundamental footsies, you know, against Nipperman here.
Match point. It's a matchup that, I mean, in that neutral range, Ken is one of the few characters who can most credibly fight in footsies, and even Ken doesn't really feel comfortable there a lot of the time. So Chris is playing it super well to be as strong as he is.
And again, I mean, Chun-Li with that crouching medium kick and her carrot throw, she's one of the most uncomfortable people to fight in neutral in this game completely.
Oh, yeah.
You're just tense the whole time, so.
Sure, did I have nightmares sometimes about Chen crouching medium kick range, literally? Yes, of course.
I thought you would have more nightmares about Makoto.
No, that was just bad. I mean, I don't know. It was a different kind of feeling.
Oh,
missed
there
it.
is,
That
yep.
gave Nipperman the chance, and he took it.
Okay, yep.
Looking for
jump cancel
confirm.
just in case you have the parry right there. You can get away.
Oh,
no.
misidentifications.
No, Chris! Mistimed that parry right there at the last move.
And then the missed carrot throw by Nipperman, but he's still in a good spot. Chris with a couple of bars.
Yeah, if you can just hit him.
With
oh,
one!
no,
No!
that was one. I did not believe. I'm not sure. Oh, boy. Yeah, he was.
Look at the
just
time now, 14. It's blinking.
Yeah, and he's also worried about chip damage from the Hoyokusen. Ah, he went for the throw, and Nipperman. I'm surprised, actually, he just didn't take that throw, because that's kind of scary right there.
Yeah, Chris shaking his
with
head.
the nod.
Again, he
The
had that
shaking to the
moment.
nod. Shaking to the nod.
Well, he's been doing that for the last 20 years. But
yeah, exactly.
Maybe not 20. I don't want to overextend, but maybe the 15 years. And he did have that chance to whip punish. It's hard to get everything right, man. It's hard to get it all.
Well, that's fighting games.
That's
right?
fighting games, yeah.
That's
Even
what
somebody
makes
as talented as him.
That's what makes it beautiful, in my opinion. Is that it's a game played by humans, and we will make mistakes. Oof. Yeah, just trying to go for that over. That's the second time Nipperman's punished it with the, with the standing heavy kick. Okay, there we go. Chris with the confirm off of the target combo. Is this the first game that Ken had that target combo? First series, I should say. It's such a staple of his now. Here we go. What's the... Okay, just goes for the damage. Knocks him all the way back into the corner.
Chris with meter. Nipperman instantly fewer buttons as soon as that happened. The risk of whiffing anything is suddenly increased.
Oof. And he has whiffed a couple of things.
Chris backed off to a range where he could comfortably throw that. Could be looking at options like no longer on Nipperman's side.
I love the reactions to jump back from the fireball, including the EX. Oh my God,
buddy!
He didn't get the confirm.
No fireballs from Chris for sure. He's trying to be outside of range. He does not want
Uh-huh.
to allow this to happen easily. Of course, the big threat, but no reason. Oh, he pressed it! Chris, jump in. Felt he needed to take that kind of risk, and who can blame him with 12 seconds on the clock, needing to make a comeback match point.
That was how Alex Vi first defeated Mike Watson in Alpha 2, I think it was. Alpha 1 or 2? 1, I think it was. Nice. Yeah. One thing is that, you can't necessarily super from too far away with Chun for the chip, because I think if you're far away enough, you can parry after the flash. Oof. And now it's dangerous, because a lot of things Ken can do right here can be punished by Hoyokusen. Has to be worried about going for sweeps.
Chris is doing a good job of keeping things both mid and low parryable. He's not being predictable on that. He's not overextending. He's making this really tough on Nipperman to find the final hits. Very cautious play by Chris.
Yeah, you can see a lot of those little parries coming in there every once in a while when you see him crouch really quickly like that. Ooh.
Nipperman, yeah, is just really finding it hard as Chris with the life lead more and more. Nipperman, if he gets confirmed into Super, he's not going to get a chance. Chris G will make top 8 winners side.
Yeah, again, that neutral game that he was playing
So
right there
good.
was so good.
Yeah, he played great.
So good. And honestly, I think it's really interesting because for me, the Street Fighter 3 series, I feel like really is the perfect transition point from the classic style of footsies in Street Fighter 2 and Alpha to what we have in Street Fighter 4 and in 5 and 6 actually. A lot more of the focus on whiff punishing.
Oh, sure.
I've always said I call the older games hitbox fighter. It was I know you're going to crouching medium kick, I'll do my crouching strong, which just beats that.
Yep.
And I still remember the first tournament I played in New Generation, I got to grand finals against Alex Valle, and he just did Ryu back roundhouse, and I couldn't do anything with Alex, right? I just tried to find every button that would beat it, and
Nice.
every button lost.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I found out the way to beat it is to let it whiff, and you had to whiff punish it.
Uh-huh,
And
okay,
there was just
all right.
nothing ever
Yeah, new
in my
ideas,
brain.
right,
Yeah.
right.
And it was weird, and you know, honestly, like I've never really gotten good at the whiff punishing style of game, so which is why like my career in Street Fighter 3 has never been particularly prolific.
Yeah, I understand. I agree
So-
that Third Strike has had a huge impact on later Street Fighter games for sure, but other fighting games too. But yeah, definitely Street Fighter games. In 5 and 6, I see huge similarities.
Yes,
Definitely.
for sure. And I even remember when 5 was brand new, that was something that we would talk about a lot. We were just like, yeah, it's more kind of like a Third Strike style footsies, you know?
Yep, for sure.
So, yeah.
So I think we have one more match before we can get into the top 8.
Wait, so did Christian qualify with that one? I thought he had one more to go.
No, that was it. That was to make top 8 in winner's side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the matches in winner's side will be the Sylvester versus Yogurt Brain. Aha! And Chris Gia versus Denom. And then in loser's side, Rescue Ryan and Matteo. Orochi Tom Cruz against either Nipperman or 333. Match that has happened many a time.
And also, shout outs to the graphic artist team of Combo Breaker.
Oh, yeah.
I love what.
Do you know those are all state flowers from the Midwest?
Really?
I was talking with Oric earlier, and he was like, yeah, like, well, he and Rick were like first of all, I said, I love the jacket with the multicolor red and white and blue and stuff. And he was like, thanks, yeah, like, they're all state flags from the Midwest. Yeah, that's such a cool detail.
Yeah. So that bracket background that they have on all the streams, it's so nice looking.
It really is, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not low blocking every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
That's the way you catch them. Yeah, see, now you can see he's low blocking a lot more.
For sure. I really like Necro in this matchup for the first like 30 seconds of round 1. I mean, like really, like I think he's got good stuff in this matchup for a little longer than 30 seconds this time. But of course, when she gets super, it's a big different story.
Yeah, I mean, there's some matchups that are so bad against Chun-Li. It's kind of like win the first round, hope she spends all of her meter in round 2 when you lose, and try to win round 3, you know?
Right away, you can see that there are so fewer buttons coming out of Necro. Right away, as soon as she built the super, okay, all right, going for chip, that's fine. As soon as she built the super, yeah, just hanging out,
Then a lot of things
defensively,
just become
walking up.
punishable on block, right?
Yeah.
So
Aha!
thank you.
Aha!
Thank you for the demonstration. As if on cue.
Super again. Ready to go. Nipperman playing really strong in that Footsie's range, looking for confirm on roundhouse.
God,
He
no
really needs
life,
anything.
Yeah, it's so tough. It's so tough. But yeah, I mean, we talked about this in Super Turbo, how there's matches that are, you know, before Super,
Yeah,
after
man.
Super. And this one, just like that. And the hardest thing about it is that Chun-Li can build 2 of them. And so now, she hits you with one of them, and we're not back to the without Super game. She still has that Super. Oh, not another hit confirmed there. Yeah, and now you're so scared that the Kara throw becomes a problem.
Oh no, it wasn't super. A couple of chances on hit confirm super. A couple of moments in there that could have been different stories. Nipperman still hunting for the final hits.
He sneaks in with the drill, gets some drill pressure, backs off again a little bit, trying to find his moment to get in. Nipperman doesn't really need to be too aggressive here.
No, that huge range between them, that like half screen.
Yep.
Yes, that's the danger zone, man.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to be there. As almost anybody, almost any character. Like that is
Versus Chun?
uncomfortable. Yeah, versus
Yeah,
Chun. Yeah, like,
yep.
who wants to be there?
Again, fighting games are all about that distance, right?
The danger zone.
Move into the advantageous decision. I always call it like a heat index. Ooh, okay, here we go. There's a huge opportunity here.
Which side? That was the question.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
smart.
Spinning bird kick, flash kick move, hits both sides, doesn't care, not gonna lose charge. But yeah, I often talk about that. Like once you start realizing the advantages of distances and really play a game with distances, especially for like emotional players, when you get into the danger zones, you can feel warmer. Like there's that heat index. That's why I call it that, you know. And you move into certain ranges and you feel a little calmer. It's a really important part of fighting games.
This is the comfortable time.
Yep. See,
Necro
throwing
can press
out
a lot of buttons.
Throwing out standing fierces, crouching medium kicks.
Yep.
Yep. And comfort time is over. Oh, nice! Catch him with a surprise. Electricity into the snake.
Well, Neverman's done a great job at being able to get in once he has super. So although he's way down in life, it's still an uncomfortable time already for 3-3.
Oh, that's going to be chip unless we got the red parry. Not going to happen right there. So Nipperman going down that round. See if 3-3-3 can actually tie this up.
Oh, wanted the jump cancel into super, but nope, not quite there. Oh, the dangerous spot. Nipperman moving in, grappler mode, activate. No, it's instead hit confirm.
Ooh. Oh, all of a sudden turning on the offense. But finally, Nipperman gets the hit here. Sends Necro into the corner. Oh, why not? He just not confirmed that into the
I gotta think that he did and screwed it up. I don't know. It's the setup that you're going for after all.
Right. Or did he? Because like one of the things about that is you do it early enough that it hits meaty from when they land, and I feel like that wasn't meaty enough, maybe, and maybe it was questionable enough that he was like, wait, I'm not sure if this will hit. It did look a little too high to me. Obviously, no input buffer means, you know, got to time these things manually here.
Mm-hmm. Playing a distance game, Necro big normals, and with his super already, yeah, I'm happy to see him go in, try some hit confirms before Chen can really fight back dangerously.
No. Just missed. So gets top. Oh no! The classic.
There it is.
Yeah, we saw Cory Bell never really get that going. Good throw, and now back in the corner. Oh,
missed carry throw.
Might have actually been too close up. Might have triggered the close medium kick.
Bam.
Ooh, okay. Gets out of there with a bird kick, but she's got a full bar again. Oh no, where's the super? Oh, that was it right there for Nipperman. Now there's a chance for 3-3 to steal this one.
A chance, but that's a fortress that you're approaching over there on the other side. She's got buzzsaws for limbs. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Really trying to be above or behind. Oh, okay.
Well,
it's not enough.
What's going to happen here?
Regular?
Really?
What a genius. No chip.
No way. What a read.
Yo, regular is genius.
But
Wow.
It didn't kill. So 3-3 is going to get the jump. He's going to get the Necro Sniper. No, that's not the Necro Sniper. That's on the way down. That's not a sniper.
Match point.
I just want every excuse to say Necro Sniper. Nice.
Held on to it for a long time. Hoping to have seen a standing button, but really smart play by Nipperman. Go low. And now corner pressure. Corner pressure. Or not for long.
Oh, okay. Yes. Now we'd have to call that the shimmy.
Super. Yes. It's a risk to have taken.
But, you know, in a way, it's like you take that risk, but you got that super out of the next round.
You know.
In a way, so a lot of
it's going to be maybe 10, 15 seconds until she's got it again.
Better than what you got to deal with Yun, right? So, actually, that's debatable, honestly.
It is. Nipperman looking for confirms, of course.
Yeah.
And threatening into that left corner.
Yeah, I was talking about, you know, Necro being squirrely and like hard. It's really that drill. That drill is like it hits at weird angles and like you try to counter it. It just doesn't seem to. It's so hard to hit.
Oh man, caged on the left side. Nipperman's here. looking for stuff. Confirms.
Ooh,
Okay, roundhouse.
Didn't go into the electric snake like
Okay.
that afterwards. I love that. Basically using that as a low crush.
Stand strong. Hoping to have seen standing buttons from Nipperman, but that just didn't come.
Oh.
And with this slow approach, match point on both sides. Hoping to maybe get over something.
Oh, so close. The scary part is that Nipperman has that full 2 stocks right here.
Ooh. Oh! All that time spent scheming on the forward approach. And it was still Nipperman who got it. Super close match between these two. Awesome to see again. And Nipperman, as he often has, makes it deep into another tournament. Top 8,
It's like
loser
you said,
side.
I mean, with these retro communities here, these players have been playing for so long. These guys know each other so well. And yeah, I mean, it's hard not to become just like a really tight-knit group.
For sure.
You know, when you've seen these guys and you guys love the same game and promoting the same game. It's just, like I said, fighting games don't get old, man.
Nope.
Like, you can play them forever.
Planning to do that.
Yep. Well, we are going to be going to the top 8 for this game. So we have the top 8 right now. If I'm not mistaken, we've got Sylvester going up against Yogurt Brain. Sylvester, who hasn't had to play yet today. Chris G going against the Nam. Rescue Ryan going up against Teo. And now Orochi Tom Cruz going up against
Nipperman.
Nipperman, that's what it was, yes.
There you go. So we're going to take a break, as we said. Stick around. Top 8's going to be in just a little bit.
No coasts, no kings, only champions. More combo breaker after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Join us for EVO in Las Vegas this August and use the code CB25 to get $25 off your ticket this week. Bring home Capcom vs. SNK2, Project Justice, Power Stone, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, and more in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Available now. Discover Nintendo's newest drops releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Take your concerns about our no-shells ads very seriously.
Uh-huh. Then what's that? Is that how people eat those?
You two, get in here!
I'm going in.
to my buttons and give my punches the flavor I need to hit when I'm running. My life is first to 100 and then I bump up the number. I look alive every year, but I make a break in the summer. The days I lived on the come up to now when I hit the jumper, I knew that I had the shot before anybody could trust it. So let the lights hit the summit and swing the drop it and rush them and run the set until you become everything that you wanted. Come on!
Good afternoon, Third Strike fans, both here in Chicagoland and all around the world, and welcome to your top 8 finals for Street Fighter 3 Third Strike here at Combo Breaker 2025. It's so glad to have you all with us. I am 4C Joe, joined alongside Humbag. We're going to be taking you through the action as we wrap up yet another monumental tournament here at Combo Breaker.
Yep, we are just coming down to the wire here. Top 8 for Street Fighter 3 Third Strike here at Combo Breaker 2025 over here at the Schaumburg Convention Center. How are you all doing out there? I am doing great. How are you doing this weekend, sir, yourself?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. 199 Third Strike players, and we are now down to our final 8, all vying for a first place finish, trophy, medal, the whole works, and of course a little bit of cash that comes with that as well.
Yeah, we've got a pretty strong top 8 as well. We just saw Chris G fresh off of a top 3 placing in City of the Wolves, as well as second place in Ultimate Marvel 3 yesterday as well. So no stranger to danger in top 8 winner side. Going up against the Nom on the top side of winners, though, we got some local favorites as well.
Oh, yes. This is a local heavy bracket. On the other side of winners semifinals, it's the Sylvester and Yogurt Brain. That is a Logan Arcade team kill, one that you'd see on any given Friday night if you show up to Logan Arcade. On the losers side, Indiana's own Rescue Ryan is going to be going up against Matteo, the Canadian Necro. And
mirror match.
Another Logan Arcade team kill in losers with Nipperman and Orochi Tom Cruz. So good representation of Chicagoland, good representation of the Midwest. We're going to have a fantastic top 8 today.
And a good, pretty good spread of character choices as well. How often do you see a Necro mirror in top 8 going to be one of the matches going on as well?
It's wild. It's like seeing a unicorn in just the forest. Just out of the ether comes this thing that you have never seen before. Well, if you play Third Strike long enough, you've seen it enough.
Oh, yeah.
If it gets late enough, then yes, you've seen Necro mirrors.
Said two of my favorites when I saw the brackets release a week ago or so. Two of my favorites sitting in top 8 winner side, no surprise. Yogurt Brains, Ibuki, just been doing all sorts of work. Fresh off of a auto qualifier victory at the Chicago Jazzy Circuit at Logan Arcade, as well as the Nom. He's been popping up everywhere. Most top 8s. Very strong Third Strike player as well. Still a very young guy as well. Probably the youngest of the bunch.
Oh, absolutely. The young prodigy from Hanover Park, Illinois, as I like to call him. On the verge, like this was his first big time top 8 showing. Got out there on the winner's side, beat Big Bad Wolf in order to get into winner's side top 8. So sitting in a really good spot. But first we have to flash forward to probably next Friday and get a quick Logan Arcade team kill. So for those that have not seen either of these players, Yogurt Brain is Chicagoland, one of the 3 Ibuki players that kind of dominate the Ibuki sphere, with the other 2 being Mr. Part 2 and Kyosuke. And the man on the left is our resident Hugo player, the Sylvester.
Sylvester rocking the Hugo pump outfit as well.
That's Hugo in real life. Fredo came to play. Sometimes you got to get into the mindset of the character by becoming the character.
Exactly. But we got a Hugo on winner's side top 8. Gets the early throw against Yogurt Brain. I like the early pressure and the sweep. Good start.
That's sometimes the scary thing about the Sylvester is that he's a Hugo that when he feels like it can just be straight buttons.
Oh, indeed. He puts up that big wall. Oh, what a red parry on the air target combo. What a first round from the Sylvester. Yo, he's cooking right now. He even did a, wow, I did that? His facial reaction
He's surprised that red parry happened. That's the thing. He's very good at improvising on the fly. That's what makes him such a scary Hugo.
Laying on the pressure right now. What a tremendous start. And he's got fully stocked air-to-air with the jumping medium kick as well.
Some good defense on Fredo's part. Yogurt Brain trying to advance, but meeting him in the air. Back throw.
He is just not letting Yogurt Brain get anything started here with the empty jump throw. Oh, the crouch fierce, and he's going to chip him out. with the whiffed EX Lariat to get back. He still had frame advantage, drops the super to take the first game. The Sylvester, wow.
So I don't know. I'm going to test your memory from earlier this weekend when we were on our pools blog this Friday. Remember how I said that the Sylvester is my favorite Hugo to watch? It's interactions like that make that true.
That is
because
so true.
Only the Sylvester can think of that in the middle of that scramble and have it work in his favor.
And just to have that rip roaring ready to go, that was impressive. We'll see how Yogurt Brain makes the adjustment here, but Sylvester right away.
We're squashing meat.
Yeah,
we're squashing meat. We're doing it again.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, three times not the charm.
3 times is not the charm. 2 out of 3. That's a really good career in baseball, though.
All right, back into poking neutral. Claps to build some meter. Yogurt Brain playing much more patiently. Has realized that it gets too close to Sylvester. He's really not afraid to press those buttons and just is failing the scramble situation. So it's best just to hang back on your neutral and do what Ibuki does best. Utilize that walk speed, utilize those pokes, and just death by 1,000 cuts. You don't have to really approach as long as you don't aren't at a life deficit.
Oh, he almost had the 2 parry.
Oh, what a cross up. Out of there.
Still a life lead on Sylvester's side here, yet he is kind of really trying to stick to Yogurt Brain, trying not to let him just build meter for free.
And just max range at these buttons.
Yo! Whoa! I could have swore Hammer Frenzy was going to be behind that. This is probably going to chip out. He goes for the parry, but does not get it. Yeah, Yogurt Brain gets his first round.
That's all you really could do in a situation like that. I mean, at chip range, you just have to parry it and hope that you're consistent enough with tapping forward enough times to where you get through all of it. And, of course, Ibuki can also vary it.
Oh, caught him
jumping, so not a full connect.
Oh, he held it just to see if Yogurt Brain would maybe bite or try to jump out. But all that meter now gone, but he gets the big jump in, but whiffed because it hit.
I'm pretty sure if he actually decided to go with Meat Squasher there, it would have connected
instead. Probably would have, yeah. Slowing things down here. This is what Yogurt Brain wants. Oh, wow!
The Sylvester's been doing that to try to catch Yogurt Brain jumping back.
That wall, that jumping heavy kick wall has been working right now. Really has not let Yogurt Brain really get a consistent offense going.
Even that jump jab having such a huge range on it.
Yep.
And just sticking out the buttons just in case that Yogurt Brain feels like he has a safe opportunity to approach.
Yo, I like the attempt.
Another great jump.
That's going to hit at least once.
Oh, no one interrupted with the EX Kunai. Target combo, knockdown. This is huge. He's going to go for the chip kill, and it's going to get it.
And that was a really tough parry because of the angle of the kunai. They didn't hit quite exactly on the frame when he woke up. But Yogurt Brain looks very calm and collected. Really just kind of got his rhythm going again. Started playing that pesky kind of hit and run style. And like I said, Sylvester's been really trying to press the momentum, and Yogurt Brain finally was able to cool it down just enough.
Yeah, he's realizing that in the air he's losing the game, so he had to bring everything back to the ground and go off of what Ibuki's really strong with this matchup. Utilizing that walk speed, making sure that you're at max range so that you're safe from Hugo's pokes, and also avoiding these meat squashers. Fredo is really trying, but the Sylvester is just constantly not getting these command grabs anymore.
And he's using the meat squasher from a range where Yogurt Brain really hasn't been able to punish it even after the jump away. I'd like to see maybe interrupting with a normal, but it hit!
Got it!
I think Yogurt Brain inputted a throw.
Sweep, keeping it safe. Another huge medium kick.
Meter almost built back up for another. Oh, the jump over into the EX Kazakiri. Gets the link combo on the way down, too.
Swap sides, good screen positioning, but now the Sylvester has it back! He lets it super!
And it's going to kill! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
He sees a gap, he just takes it! That's why I love watching the Sylvester's Hugo!
Yo, the whiff lariat into either at 720 or Hammer Frenzy. I don't know why it always works, but it does sometimes.
Oh, cross up. It's got the corner now.
Joe, the air-to-air. Sylvester's playing really on point right now.
Again, anytime that Yogurt Brain tries to challenge the Sylvester in the air, he's been constantly losing. It's on impetus of Yogurt Brain to bring it back to the ground game and slow it down as best he can.
Yo, again, there's that jump medium kick again. That air-to-air has been really good.
Whoa, what a
empty
cross
jump
up
this time. This is tough for Yogurt Brain. He's going to have to fight back for a huge life deficit.
That's safe pressure. Yogurt Brain has the corner now, but backing up a little bit too much. The Sylvester has a little wiggle room.
Sylvester's just a poke away from not getting into winners finals here.
Trying to be as passive as possible.
Yeah, Sylvester does not need to really press any advantage. He's got such a huge life lead. That's like 4 or 5 hits from Ibuki.
It's the intimidation factor, too. It's allowing Hugo to walk forward a little bit, just only a minuscule amount of chip damage. And now you got to build back all that meter that you spent.
Okay, I like the clap. He's getting the claps going. Every single clap is just another chip away.
And now look at the time, 15 seconds on the clock. Such a huge life disparity. Yogurt Brain has to take some serious risks if he wants to get it close.
This is going to take a miraculous comeback here. 5 seconds on the clock. Yeah, he can just down back, take every throw.
Yep, there's not going to be enough damage. That's going to be it.
Into winners finals. The Sylvester with a pretty monumental upset, if I might not say, honestly. But Fredo playing out of his mind right now.
So we have a Logan Arcade representative in winners finals, and it is the Sylvester.
Hugo.
A Hugo in winners finals. You love to see it. Oh, his hands are shaking.
He is ecstatic,
He is out of breath.
Hey, you gotta keep that energy up.
Look at those gains.
That is the way to do it.
Flexing those guns, man.
Those guns going there. Seeing that Hugo gets you hyped sometimes, but congrats to Sylvester. He is going to be sitting in winners finals.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive, especially that is not an easy match for Hugo. Ibuki can really kind of shut him down in the air, but he was ready with all the air-to-airs. He was tagging Yogurt Brain out of the air consistently.
Which is really crazy because normally Ibuki has such a good control over airspace in every single matchup that she has, with save for a couple of the Shotos and a couple of other characters that are good at anti-air and smacking out of the air. What Fredo was doing was just preemptively placing buttons. I mean, they play each other so much.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of hits.
The Sylvester knew exactly where to place those hits, was preemptive about it, was just really in Yogurt Brain's head, was constantly meeting him at every single aspect in the air.
And I love matches like that where you can tell it's two people that have played each other a lot. It's sometimes you see things that are like, oh, why that's so unorthodox. So it's like, yeah, because if they're going to go for the orthodox sayings, that's not going to work against somebody you've played against continuously.
The best way that I've heard describe it to me is a Makoto player by the name of Arliath, which shout out to Arliath, by the way, basically puts it as a rock, paper, scissors of mentality where execution beats like the correct guess.
Yeah.
The correct guess beats the wild card, and the wild card beats like the technical. I'm pretty sure I messed up that triangle, but but basically it's basically just like a triangle of like a 3-way guess of just like play styles that just naturally kind of beat one another out.
Phil Jackson triangle offense.
Exactly.
That's the way to do it. Hey, we're in Chicago. We rocking that. We rocking that offense style, you know. But good stuff once again. I think we're going to have our next winners semis match, which is going to be Chris G against the Nam, and I'm anticipating a Ken Mir potentially, or maybe Chris G goes maybe a little different with like a Yang pick.
So against other Kens, I mean, I have seen Chris do the Ken Mir in the past, and Chris is honestly just on a mission. I mean, coming off of a top 3 placement in City of the Wolves. I mean, Chris is one of those legacy players where as soon as a major comes around, he is a name that signs up for everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything.
And if you're a TO, you're going to run into the Chris G dilemma where it's not the pools that's the issue. It's once you get into these later bracket rounds, you're going to see Chris G's name all over the paper on multiple games. And once again, like we've seen, Chris G in the winner's side of Third Strike coming up against the Nam. There's the Yang pick. I was wondering if he was going to go Yang in this matchup instead of the Mirror.
I mean, I respect it because the Nam is a very technical, very patient Ken, and is probably going to be banking on the neutral from Yang to kind of get him around the pokes, different setups that the Nam has, and just maybe not really that comfortable in the mirror.
Yep. Yang getting going early, but the Nam with the light DP on after the dive kick.
Those are those young man reactions right there.
Definitely.
All right, hanging back in neutral now,
So Yang in this matchup, super is not really a big deal. It is very useful in certain situations, but it's all about EX mana slashes for the most part. This character is a stun machine built up. They can land that consistently, and he gets the target combo into super. He's going to get a nice setup potentially off of this. Stays in front. Yeah, that's a Chris G classic.
The medium Tatsu to break the throw, that was a really weird interaction.
Chris G often loves to just play, slow, builds meter.
Lights. Oh, a little bit too
I think he thought he
antsy.
had the confirm. Jab, reset, no.
Misses it, but the Dom having a little bit of extra life now. Oh, that parry. Oh, what the grab didn't connect.
Short, nothing.
No tick throw. He's got great screen positioning. He can just plan himself. Uses the EX Fireball to cover his approach.
These are the situations where I feel Chris G often excels at. These late game, low life situations. We saw it a lot the other day in round 2 pools, coming back from huge deficits when needed as well.
10 seconds on the clock. Somebody's got to pull the trigger. Oh my God, it's almost down. The wake up super.
That is so unfortunate for the Nam. He got the EX Tatsu to hit, but it was just a smidge out of range to get the follow up.
If it was just one more hit of that EX Tatsu, that would have been the first round of the Nam. Oh, that must feel so bad.
Those are the rounds that can kind of stick with you for a while. Let's see how the momentum shifts in Chris G's favor. But the Nam pressing the advantage early, but he jumps right into the corner.
Right into the corner. This is bad. Now Chris has got a really good screen positioning.
Great
jump back in and the target combo.
Great confirm. Chris G going to build some meter. Go just, low, medium punch.
Yeah, the Nam trying to ease out what kind of option that Chris is going to be doing on Wake Up. Not committing to the side switch shenanigans that Ken likes to do on that hard knockdown.
Fireball out of nowhere. I like it, though. Both have hit it. Nice.
Oh, great parry.
Yep.
Reset in the corner. Great blocks.
Once again, Chris G, feel like no matter how much life is on his bar, he is a threat.
Oh, double dash forward.
Oh, I like the stagger, but the jump back roundhouse. Good stuff from the Nam. Getting on the board here, tying it up 1 round apiece here in this first game. This has been a drawn-out first game already. Good
Gets
throw.
the back throw.
So much screen. You get 1 back throw from Ken. You're in the corner. Ooh, got the light
open up
after
low.
Medium, yes.
It had enough meter to burn on the EX Mana slashes.
Yeah, I like the delay on it as well when he did that.
And just kind of keeping the screen position, keeping the Nam in the same kind of square of the screen. Doesn't want to approach the corner too much.
Yep, cuts the target combo short. The first 2 hits, but this time he lets it rip. I think he was maybe trying to bait a parry attempt.
Probably the stagger. There's the command throw. EX Mana slashes. Got the corner. Good block on the overhead.
Yep,
Here comes the Nam.
Could have super punished.
Right
Short jab.
supers!
Short. All right, here we go from the Nam. It's going to be high-low. Nice block from Chris. And the jump roundhouse again, showing that it works. Chris G, game 1.
Probably wanted dash up DP. Saw that the neutral jump was happening every time that the Nam was dashing up into the corner.
Yep.
Trying for maybe the strike throw mix up, but just could not get the light DP to come out in time. Falls down with that jumping roundhouse. So 1 game down. This is a pretty and this is the thing in these winter semifinal sets where it's 2 out of 3. Like every single game has so much weight to it whenever you win it.
Tagging almost back. Oh, does not get the jump in. That time just goes right into the. Oh my gosh, the command throw keeps him in the corner. Gets out though. Throw
Neutral
punish.
throw.
Yep, high dive kick and get the throw after.
Oh, interrupts the medium kick.
Stays in front, but he doesn't get the link. It pushed too far back.
Sweep. Great neutral jump.
Yeah, I like the jump light kick anti-air.
Oh, probably wanted the dash up DP again, but it didn't work.
Gets caught low with the crouch medium EX Mana slashes. Chris G on match point, potentially to lock himself up in the winners finals. Nice throw.
Neutral throw. Great throw tech.
Pushed into the corner here. Nice parry into the standing medium kick with the reset into the cross up after the teleport dash.
That teleport dash was so crazy to put himself back into the corner for that mix up.
The Nam being able to jump out of that command throw attempt was huge. He's basically resetting the whole situation here. But Chris G using that far standing medium punch, really actually a really good normal from Yang in this. Really far reaching, but doesn't get a cancel.
He's managing to walk out of the corner. Here's the pressure. That stagger. No dice. The good blocks, but opened up low.
Yep, the delay. And the Crows. Yes, that is a frame bait. He did that crouch medium punch is safe on block and was close enough to get the close fierce into the EX Mana slashes. Chris G, 2-0.
I mean, you hate to see the young kid lose, but you know what? That was a really well fought match by Chris G.
Still alive though. The Nam been knocked into the loser's side of top 8, but winners finals is set. We're gonna have
the
Hugo
Sylvester
God himself, the Sylvester, coming up against Chris G. That is not the winners finals I had written down on my predicted bracket.
Not
but
at
hey,
all.
I am happy for it. But we're gonna be moving into the loser side bracket here coming up soon. And potentially our next match might be a Necro mirror.
Yes, so right now in the losers bracket, we have Rescue Ryan versus Matteo. That is our Necro mirror. Rescue Ryan, a stalwart Midwest name from Indiana, one of the top Necro players in the lower 48, going up against Matteo, another really high-level Necro main from Canada. And then, of course, the other side of that losers bracket is Nipperman versus Orochi Tom Cruz, our resident Chen versus one of 2 of our resident Akuma players.
Yep,
so that ought to be a really fantastic match. So this whole entire bracket, Hugo, Ibuki, Ken Yang, Chris, Ken, so 2 Kens. And then on loser side, 2 Necros.
2 Necros.
A Chen and an Akuma.
Chen and Akuma. Hey, where's that top tier Yun character?
Where's
that top tier Makoto character?
No Yun to be. Well, I mean, it's because I'm stuck working.
Gotta love it. Hey, you probably would have had a really good run in this as well.
Well, I mean, it's one of the things that I've learned about myself in the past couple of years, where it's like whenever I go to an event and I'm working at it, I can't play at the same time. You know what I mean?
It's tough. It's tough. Doing both is definitely really hard.
All right, so here we go. The duel of fates of the 2 Necros. On the left is Rescue Ryan. On the right is Matteo. And this is going to be very interesting. So I have no idea how, I have a vague idea of how the Necro mirror goes down. Yeah. But the intricacies is definitely something that I'm not completely keen on. So this is going to be very interesting to watch.
I'm interested to see because both of them play a very solid, grounded Necro. I feel like Rescue Ryan's ability to use crouching medium kick and far fierce, he uses that a lot more often than Matteo usually. But Matteo's his single hit confirm ability is just off the charts. Nice,
like that. Oh, just back medium punch over and over again.
I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of back medium punch into tornado hooks.
It's one of Necro's really good buttons, so you definitely are going to see it a lot in this match.
Yep. Pretty tough to even get the parry on the drill. It's pretty tough to even punish it half the time.
And Necros always use that as a check to see if you're paying attention to neutral. Yep. There we go. Reversal, reversal.
You might be seeing that a little bit as well.
Stays on the same side.
Pretty much even life lead here. Nice anti-air medium punch.
Whoa.
That fierce punch from downtown. I love it. I'm actually curious how well each of them can punish each other from one of those far normals off the parry. I think you pretty much have to parry and then rip immediately into electric snake to get a
pretty
punish.
much. I mean, from full screen, I believe that if you have meter, that is the ideal punish.
Possibly a sweep, but Necro sweep a little on the slow side.
But it does go far. It goes across the screen.
Both sitting at that range. Yeah, that jumping heavy kick is really, really tricky normal to time because of how slow it is. You have to hit it pretty high up in the air.
Yeah, in combination with Necro's floaty jump, it's so hard to hit sometimes.
Great confirm off the dash. Gets the knee bazooka link. Medium punch, medium punch, medium punch. Doesn't need it. Back, down, back, fierce. Matteo, what a round. Goodness.
That was clean. That target combo is rarely kind of come out because that is – so anytime that Necro gets a knockdown, they just position yourself in an area where Necro is going to do one of 2 things. He's going to either tag you with a back medium punch, he's going to hit you with another low or another normal, or he's going to walk forward and try to grab you.
Yeah.
In that set, he was a little bit out of position, so what Rescue Ryan was probably going to think is like, oh, the low is coming, but just didn't block in time, got the hit with the target combo, electric snake, round over, game over.
See how Rescue Ryan adjusts here. But yeah, the single hook confirmed from Matteo off the dash really just kind of set that whole event into motion. Oh,
whoa, what a juggle.
Yep.
There's the throw, reset.
Necro's throw game in the corner is really scary because of that fake walk back. You can get a huge juggle combo off of it.
About 80% stun, although Rescue Ryan's now starting to ice the kicker a little bit.
Yo, the EX from downtown.
Oh, great parry. Doesn't get a whole lot off of it. Electrics.
Yep. Did the held version, so you didn't get the follow-up. Sometimes you can get a juggle follow-up if it's just the jab version that hits really quickly in the air. Oh, going to be a punish? No, too far. Didn't want to
way
risk
too
it.
far
Yeah,
away.
It was too far.
They're just poking each other out, but Matteo has some great screen position right now. Oh, the side switch with the EX overhead.
Didn't combo. A little bit too far.
We've gone from corner to corner now. Oh, the electrics hit. There's the reset. Gets the overhead parry.
Great
and Rescue
parry.
Ryan pulls it out.
Good stuff, Rescue Ryan. Clutch parry.
What great reactions to turn that situation around.
There it is again, yeah, and you can stick out electricity when pretty much if Necro takes to the air, you can kind of throw it out and it'll beat most of his jump-ins.
Yeah, it's a good option to discourage jumping from any character in the game, especially if you just hold it, because it's just so many hitboxes and it's active for so long.
Yep.
And just combined with Necro's huge floaty jump, it's also just really easy to just kind of react. And if you see him jumping, like, oh, I'll just throw out electric. Oh, wait, okay.
Yep, jab.
That's the way to beat that.
Jab version recovered in time. Nice confirm off that. He's going to stick in front. Went low. Good blocks. No!
Oh, the electric just barely missing.
Yep.
Manages to get it again.
Nice
Matteo still has the corner.
Ooh, nice tag on that. Nice whip punish.
Drill kicks.
Oh,
wow!
Overhead. What are those? Rescue Ryan tying it up one game apiece. I like that turnaround from him. Very good 2 rounds.
And that's the thing with Ryan's Necro. He has that X factor where he knows exactly what he needs to do in order to turn the situation around in his favor.
Right now. He is focused.
Oh, my God. Like, that was such a Hail Mary overhead, but because Matteo was just so focused on getting another knockdown to continue his pressure, it worked. It worked out.
Like it. It's one of those moves that, like, on paper, you look at the frame data of it, you're like, why does anybody use this move? It's so slow, you know? It's unsafe, but hey, overhead's an overhead sometimes.
Exactly, and if you can catch somebody out with it at the right moment, the right move in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world sometimes.
Great anti-air. Rescue Ryan setting up a wall early, using that Far Fierce. Far Fierce back right at you. We trading handshakes from full screen.
Whoa!
Yep.
Huge roundhouse. Oh, what a parry!
Yep. You can recover in time if they parry it that high up.
Oh, the walk back! Max range! And he gets the electric snake, and now all of a sudden Rescue Ryan is on the doorstep. He's on match point.
Yo, I love the Necro crouch light immediately into super. It catches so many people, and it does, when you're in that stun territory, it works so often, so strong. Rescue Ryan now turning it around, potentially on match point here.
I like that Ryan is starting to apply the brakes. He knows that he's in a very good position. All he needs.
Oh, good confirm.
Here comes Matteo.
Nice
good block on the overhead.
His other weird, funky overhead.
Oh, just electrics in each other's faces. Just, it's like taunting. Just like, are you going to hit me?
Both standing at that far medium punch range where if any of them tries to stick anything out, didn't get the confirm on the back medium.
Throw the walk back, but no combo. This is huge. Matteo still has the corner. He's in a great position. It's right there. No cancel into super from those electrics.
Oh, he gets the jump
over. This is huge. He gets the knockdown. Which side is going to be? Same side. Oh, no.
Got the back medium into it. Didn't combo, actually. No, that didn't combo at all. It just clipped him low. We're tied up here going into the final round here. Both almost fully stocked up. Rescue Ryan has 1 bar meter. Ooh,
oh, caught him in the yeah, he was able to block that because it knocked him out of the air in the overhead. Coming down with the
kick, yeah.
Wolf trying to punish it.
Matteo really trying to pressure into the corner here. No hook punch to get out potentially, but he's right back in it.
Oh, the elbow cannon.
Yeah, elbow cannon from downtown. Trying to snipe him out with that jumping medium punch.
More pokes.
Yeah, more pokes.
Oh, wow, it hit him. He gets the back medium punch. He's got the knockdown reset. And the X overhead's going to get it.
Just like how we finished him in the other round, but this time he says right back at you. I'm going to use the EX version overhead. Matteo taking it in an exciting 2-1 over Rescue Ryan. That was a hell of a set.
What an amazing Necro mirror. Like, that was, honestly, that was poetry because, like, to get to that Game 3 situation, that's how Rescue Ryan closed out the game. And then all of a sudden, well, Matteo's just like, okay, well, you know, I'm just going to condition to the exact same situation to make sure that once the chips are down, you commit to that decision. And that's sometimes all you need from your opponent.
Sometimes that's the way it goes. But before we continue along, we're going to take a quick, short ad break, get a word from our sponsors. But we're going to be continuing along with more Top 8 of Third Strike in just a moment.
You better get right and sit tight. Because when we come back, more combo breaker action coming right at you. Don't go nowhere.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas. If you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
gives you wings.
Sheldon, we think you might be overreacting to our ads for No Shells Pistachios.
Ditch the shells? Okay, strip.
What?
You ditch your shells.
Okay, yeah, that's
No,
fine.
guys, I take it back.
You want the show?
No.
You got
no
the
shell.
show.
We are back. Thank you for sticking around. Gotta have our word from our lovely sponsors. They're making this all happen. But we're coming right back. More Third Strike Top 8. I'm Humbag, joined here with 4C Joe. Once again, how are you doing this weekend, man?
I'm doing fantastic, Humbag.
It's been a good
It's
weekend
been
so
another
far.
great combo breaker, one for the books, and now we are very deep into our Third Strike Top 8. We got some more high-level action coming your way, and we got the next losers match on deck. It's going to be Nipperman versus Orochi Tom Cruise. We just saw the Necro Duel of Fates with Rescue Ryan and Matteo, but now we get to the other Logan Arcade team kill in this bracket.
Yep.
Now, these two have played together a bunch of times. For those that are unfamiliar with the Jazzy circuit, we are allowed to host ranking events for the Jazzy circuit in order to get points to go towards a spot in the finals weekend. Every single month at Logan Arcade on the third Sunday, we host a tournament, and that goes to ranking events. And that always brings Nipperman out, and that always brings Orochi Tom Cruise out. They have played together. They have played in bracket many times before, and in recent times, it has become close in terms of set count.
Well, here we go. And here they're finding themselves on the loser side of top 8 at Combo Breaker. 199-person bracket down to our final 8.
Oh, the huge close heavy kick.
See how this is a matchup. Akuma has a lot of good tools against Chun-Li, but it ain't going to matter if the Great Equalizer gets confirmed from Nipperman. Pretty dominant round 1.
Yep, Akuma is made of glass bones and paper skin, and this matchup is definitely a showcase of that. Now, Orochi Tom Cruise is very, very precise and ruthless with his aggression.
Yeah.
As we can see right here, as soon as he's got the rush down, does not let up for a second. Oh, big trade. Another throw.
Comes a little riskier. Oh, does not get the confirm off the medium kick, but he's sitting pretty with a lot of meter here. The choice is, do you want to burn one to try to go for a chip kill or not?
I like that. Playing a little bit patient, trying to put the brakes on Nipperman now. Oh, wow. Wow, really? Fake demon flip into the Tatsu on landing, knowing that it would low profile the back roundhouse.
That was really nice. Good play from Orochi Tom Cruise, and more importantly, he's sitting here with 2 bars, so he does have demon stocked up. Oh, that Far Fierce, though, tagging him.
I mean, just look at how much life that Far Fierce has taken off just one interaction. Like, that doesn't look like a lot, but for a lot of characters, that's just like a jump-in combo.
Yep. Putting up a wall with that far standing medium punch.
Another throw. Now Nipperman's got the corner. Oh, no confirm there. This is huge.
But a confirm from Nipperman. Look at the damage built
Reset
up
in another meter. Moonwalk in the corner, but doesn't pull the trigger on trying to super him out of it.
Yep. Oh, my goodness.
Air fireballs to cover the approach.
Tom Cruz does have some really good demon setups, but now he's in very scary chip damage territory. Does Nipperman let it rock? We'll see here. Nipperman, not known for really going for the chip that often. He likes to keep to his steady play.
Yeah, he's not going to go for the chip.
Yeah. No reason to put yourself at any risk in this situation. And like I said, stuck to his game, stuck to the neutral, back fierced him out of the dive kick. Good stuff, Nipperman taking game 1.
Yeah, Nipperman just has that patience that knows that, I mean, Joey's going to be looking for any sort of avenue to go in and get his approaches down. So all you got to do is just wait for, like, literally just watch Akuma, and if it's forward movement, just be ready with whatever button is going to be coming down on the landing.
Yep. Nipperman just before top 8 was knocked into losers by Chris G. Pretty close match as well.
And Tom Cruz now trying to play a little bit more of the ground game. But the problem is that when you start to play that exact same game, Akuma starts to fall behind a little bit. Oh, no, that's a huge whiff. Oh, but no, super cancel off of the close heavy kick.
Yep. Nipperman missed the close heavy kick, but he gets the back fierce fireball confirm. And he is sitting pretty, 69 seconds every time. Nipperman on match point potentially here.
Yeah, sitting on the doorstep right now. And this is rough because, you know, Tom Cruz has seen what happens when he gets his off. Oh, no.
My goodness.
Big whiff. He's so lucky that he didn't have meter there. There's
Great
the confirm.
Yep, crouching
Great.
damage. Big hit from him. Nice cross.
Oh, wow.
I did not think that crossed up.
I thought he was going to stay on the same side.
Nice demon flip throw here. Almost has a meter built up here, but Nipperman sitting on plenty of bar.
He's got to watch out for the ground fireballs, though.
Now it's in Tricky's territory. Under this amount of health, if he gets caught low and crouching, one super can potentially kill Akuma.
Oh, wow, what a clutch demon flip grab.
He's going to try to go for chip. Nice, I like that.
And Nipperman's just playing super patient. Knows that he doesn't need to commit to anything.
Ooh.
He's just got to watch out for one unsafe grab. Oh, that was it right there.
My goodness.
That was it. That's what he was looking for.
Yep, trying to test the reaction of Nipperman. It looked like Nipperman maybe tried to rip super, but got a jump instead on accident, but goodness.
Whoa, what a huge background house.
So much damage on too. Demon flip gets the link. No, was standing. He did it
but
a
no
little bit
super
too
to
late.
punish it. That's huge. Gets another combo. He's got the corner.
Block. Nice air. No, my goodness. Interrupts the demon flip with the roundhouse. And then the
reset.
roundhouse
Great blocks.
Oh,
right there. It's almost stunned.
That fireball was so scary.
Interrupted the sweep.
Oh, what a whiff punish off the confirm. He whiff punished the far fierce. 69 on the clock again. Oh, my goodness, Tom Cruz.
Nice. Oh, man, my boy is sliding over cars while he shoots.
And that is not a really easy button to whiff punish as well. That was on point. Good reactions there from Tom Cruz. Ties it up 1 game apiece. We're going into the final game here.
Good parries. Oh, reactions with the dive kick. And again.
Oh, this time he parries. All right, that's enough roundhouse for you. I'm sick of taking that knee to the face. Puts himself into the corner, but now meter is built up. Oh, that could have been a link, yeah.
Oh, so many opportunities to rip into super, but Nipperman doesn't need it. Oh, tried to parry out of it, but couldn't get all the hits of the lightning legs.
Fortunately, a little bit of spaghetti there from Tom Cruz with the whiff DP there. We'll see if he can regroup here quickly.
Air fireballs.
I really appreciate, Tom Cruz slowed it down just a little bit.
But here's the corner.
Oh, that roundhouse again. Tatsu out.
Yeah, that close roundhouse just does so much work in this matchup.
Deep flip throw again. Oh, that was so nice.
And backing up, just wants to keep the screen position as long as Nipperman stays where he's at, but he's starting to slowly walk out of the corner. Now they're back to mid-screen. Tries for the dive kick, no confirm.
Yep, a little bit tougher to confirm on standing hit.
Signs of life.
We saw a drop earlier. Oh, he goes under the fireball, throws him to the corner here. Fully stocked up with meter, gets the universal overhead link.
This could be guess for game right here. What's it going to be? And the trade with the crouching medium kicks.
Yep, It was smart from Nipperman there. He chose not to go for a meaty to risk getting hit by a wake-up DP into super. Did the delayed crouching medium kick. Might have been canceled into super just to go for the chip at that point. Would have been a red parry. But Nipperman takes it 2-1.
Very smart and patient play.
Bracket.
Honestly, I love that at least Orochi Tom Cruz kind of showed his stuff on stream.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, had a really great losers run to get into this loser side top 8.
Just fantastic tournament run in general for Orochi Tom Cruz and pretty much a lot of the Logan Arcade crew. We're seeing a lot of representation from the local scene here in this top 8, and it's good to see.
Yeah, I mean, it always. I mean, I'm biased because I'm there pretty much every single Friday, and all these people are my friends, and I love seeing my friends succeed, especially Orochi Tom Cruz, because
it is all fair to
I was actually the person that introduced Orochi Tom Cruz into the game.
Oh,
he was
wow.
my protege,
Nice,
and I taught.
nice.
I literally ever since he was fresh out of his undergrad in college. He picked up the game when he was just a teenager, and I taught him everything I know. And now he's evolved into a great third strike player, a greater one than me, possibly.
People have really got, you said, a lot of new players in the last under a decade or even sooner have picked up the game and really excelled at it. And
Yeah, it's definitely part of the Fight K generation that's now picking up this.
100%. You're able to
it's
really
a
get
beautiful
some good
thing to see.
in, all the different versions with great rollback netcode that have come out as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, there's so many different ways to play the game now and get stronger and better at it, even from just sitting at home, But hey, there's something different about coming to events like this and tournaments, hitting up your local scene. That's what keeps everything going as well. It's getting. Show up to your locals every once in a while and just to meet people. You never know who might become your next best friend or your next protege.
Your locals are very, very important, so always try to support them as best you can. And if you want to start third strike at your own local, honestly, all it takes is just bringing a setup and just running the game.
Yeah.
People will naturally gravitate. Like a game like third strike, people naturally gravitate towards it. So if you want to start a scene in your area, just grab a PS, even if it's a PS4 with 30th Annie, just grab it, start running it.
All right, we're going to have a doozy of a losers quarters match here. The Nam going with Yun. Interesting. I've heard he's been learning Yun and playing Yun more frequently. Going with the Yun pick against Necro.
Oh, here we go.
Yo, we doing the keeper jam. We doing the keeper jam.
Whoa!
I like it.
The kid's nice with it. He's got those Steph Curry combos, man.
Yeah, a lot of you have been seeing the Daipon loop with the heavy punch, but that's the even older version, the Keeper Jin loop. Love seeing it from the Nam right away. Gets the low forward into the dash punch.
I'm about to say, how cool is it that a high school kid is doing old school Yun?
The combo might be older than him at this point. I'm pretty sure the actual created combo is older than him. Oh, gets the dive kick with the Canadian. He's going to get to the corner. What is the ender going to be to finish? Keeps it simple with the dash punch. Wow, the Nam's Yun looking really sharp. Good to see. Matteo, though.
Okay.
Yep.
Getting a little bit too antsy there. I like the fire, young man, but you gotta calm down sometimes. Okay, now it's time to actually bring it back into the match and start to play a little bit more patient now.
Yep, no real punish on that, unfortunately.
Almost got meter on deck for another Canadian. Oh, great dive kick, lands it in there.
Keeps it simple with shoulders.
Good
simple
ender.
Yes. Oh, doesn't get it. Sometimes that's a little tricky on Necro.
Yeah, sometimes you have to Kara the dash punch with a stand leg kick in order to get that to fully connect. I believe that Necro is one of those characters where you got to do it on it every single time you end that combo.
Yep.
So got meter for activation, but is going to wait for a save time to do it.
Oh, got the far medium, but.
Oh, great trade.
Gonna land on it, but no punish.
And that's huge, wasting a meter. He's got one more electric stick, but that's all you need.
That was such a unique interaction. It looked like the Nam, after the parry, was going to continue to carry over as Matteo tried to go for the crouching light kick into target combo first. But, wow, good confirm off that.
Here we go, activate. Oh, tried to parry his way out of it, but the Nam was ready. Doesn't get the full ender, but that's okay. That's a good chunk of damage and some advantage right now. A huge parry, command grab.
Activate. No, he stays in front. He wants to activate off the 1, 2, 3. What's it going to be? Is there going to be a command throw in here? Overhead. Does not go for any command throws there. But the pressure, the dive kick pressure in his face. And the throw for the perfect. Oh, my goodness, the Nam.
I just got one question for you, Humbag. Who?
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 Oh, my goodness.
Man, that pressure was just so offensive. And I love, honestly, the fact that he's committing to a play style where as soon as he's activating an agent, he's not really concerned about landing that command grab. Because, like, sure, you can incorporate that into your game, maybe get a little bit of extra damage, but he just wants to keep that pressure safe to make sure that you don't breathe, that you don't touch anything.
Yep, definitely decided just to keep the corner, keep the pressure on. And like I said, with that huge of a life lead, was pretty much guaranteed to just continue the pressure and build on. Would have built up another gun agent shortly after if Matteo even tried to reversal out of that. Oh!
Huge parry.
Look at the stun build up on this.
80% stuns, got to watch it. Good blocks. Oh, the sweep. Mateo's got the corner.
Good patience.
Oh, that dash punch was a little bit too greedy.
Little overreach.
Great parry again. Empty jump, but great throw tech.
Oh, the stun. One hit's going to do it. And he gets the cancel anyway. Got the stun on the hit. Matteo with a dominant round here. Really slow dominant round, but really just shut down the Nam that round. Really good stuff.
So huge meter disparity here. It's all going to be about how Nam gets his avenue into get to the activation. That overhead, no dice. Just playing it patient. Gets the 1-2-3.
Again, yeah, the dive kick's being blocked, and then the 1-2-3 afterwards. He's going to get the finisher. Going to keep it simple. Dash punch, yes.
Good dive kick pressure, tick throw. Shorts.
Short, nice blocks. Matteo trying to find his way out. Yep, went for it anyway. No punish on it.
I like the patience that the Nam showed because that could have very easily triggered a response to be like, oh, dash punch reversal, that would work. No, not quite. Oh, what a parry on the up kicks, but no punish afterwards.
Yep, I think he wanted to be. I think he wanted the EX hook punch or just normal hook punch.
Uses the EX shoulder to get out of there. Now back at full screen. Air-to-air exchange. That was so huge. Here comes the dive kick pressure, but ready for it with a back throw. Oh, blocked, but doesn't get it.
Yep, I think he wanted back medium punch, but was hitting the wrong direction. Sometimes the cross is under and you're not sure what side you're on. Here we go, Ganagin pressure. Overhead.
Overheads.
Overhead
More
again.
overheads goes with the low.
And that is something. I mean, if you can block the overhead standing, Necro can punish that on block. But wow, the Nam was really spacing it and doing it at different times. And there's the medium confirm. Good stuff from Matteo.
Tried for the empty jump command grab, but got met with a back medium punch instead. Good parry on the neutral jump, air to air. The Nam's got to watch it. Half stun. One interaction could be stunned on the electric stick. That's going to do it.
Taunt to do extra damage. Isn't even going to need it. Just keeps it simple. Doesn't even go for a normal link after that. Just goes hook punch into hook punch. Matteo tying it up one round apiece. Goodness.
An amazing comeback. Just kept super composed. Knew that at that final round, all he needed to do was get the Nam into an uncomfortable situation, maybe force a early activation or maybe an unsafe activation, but instead actually put the pressure on him enough to where he used meter, and it ended up not working out in his favor. He was able to capitalize that and bring it all the way back.
Good start here, Matteo tagging him with that crouch medium kick. Full screen. Oh, the roundhouse already into the corner, but good parry on the jump in from the Nam. Canadian's built up. He's going to try to just cancel off the dive kick. No, he's trying to get pressure started, but he has not activated yet.
He's showing big patience. Only activates on a 1-2-3.
Yep.
Overheads. Oh, but stays at the safest spot to pull out those lows.
Oh, the back medium again. Matteo is so on point with that. Gets the tricky drill kick into the throw. Trying to snipe him out with that jump back medium. Can tag dive kicks if you're jumping back. Yep.
Whoa, the drill kicks. And Matteo's corner pressure so good right now.
Yep.
Gets the target combo into activation. Just got to hold all this pressure. The Nam is really good, keeping that airtight so he doesn't get out.
Yep.
Oh, he lands into the back medium punch.
Man, Matteo's single hit confirm off of that is just so on point. And the Nam really down to his life now. Matteo on potential match point.
The crowd coming alive.
Oh, my goodness. Pick up back light kick, really fast normal. Puts himself into the corner here.
Oh, tries to get a punish off of that. But that's the thing, parrying that light drill kick when it's so close to the ground, there's only so much that you can get out in time. Oh, no punish.
Didn't have super. I think Matteo thought he had super.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, activate.
if he gets the comp, oh, yep. If he doesn't drop this, this is going to hurt. The car palms!
Oh, he doesn't get the ender, though, but he stays in the corner with the tick throw.
So much damage. Oh, but he gets the back throw. He's got to watch it.
Great patience here from the Nom. Let the dive.
Oh, how did that shoulder not connect? He was right on top of him.
Oh, it's not going to be pressed. Yes, too far to punish. Good attempt with the jab, though. The throw.
Oh, my God.
Let her rip with the EX up kicks.
We're going to the final round.
Sometimes Yun's got to let it know. I have EX up kicks. You know, sometimes got to do it.
See, this is the problem now. Huge meter disparity. All Matteo has to do is play patient, but here comes the Nom.
Yep.
Almost there. He's going to get the meter in this next interaction. He's just got to find his way to activate.
Throw. I like this patience. Nom's defense has been pretty solid.
Oh, and again. Matteo has guessed right on every single one of those empty jumps in this game. Oh, the dive kick pressure! Hey, tried the command grab, the back meter punch avoided it. He's right there. Here comes the back throw in the corner. No activation. There it is.
There it is. Okay, what's it going to be? We have yet to
There's
see
the command grab. It's not going to be a lot of damage. The scaling is going to keep this in check, but he's going to have a lot of really good positioning.
Another
Command grab.
throw.
He's halfway to another Ganasian.
But the life lead's still in Matteo's advantage. Didn't really get a whole lot of damage. That that command throw really scales it hard. He has another one built up.
He activates.
No, he's interrupted.
Couple overheads tagging. Oh, the life lead's right there. The patience from the Nom. Matteo's trying to find that back medium punch. It's not happening. Oh, no!
Accidental. He didn't get. He really wanted the short into dash punch, but that is a tricky series sometimes to do in the clutch. Dash punch was blocked. Matteo with the clutch confirm on that. Good stuff. What a phenomenal match.
Oh, my God. It doesn't get any closer than that, folks. That was probably the biggest heart attack that this crowd has experienced in a very long time. You hate to see a set end like that, especially because the Nom was so adamant on getting that comeback, was playing so well, but then it was just that one mistake right at the end that is such a heartbreaker.
So I said one thing, the Nom definitely, we've known him as a Ken player for the majority of the time, but busting out the Yun here against the Necro, I really like the pick, but one thing I didn't see, he wasn't really going for neutral activations that much. His only time he ever went into Ganasium was on hit or block, doing the 1-2-3 target combo.
Which I like that because, that's a lot of Japanese Yuns like to do that a lot.
They do that as well.
There's a resident Yun player that goes to Logan Arcade, Patty Got Bands, which shout out to Patty Got Bands, is one of those Yuns where if he sees a safe window to activate, you activate because that's how you earn respect from your opponent because once you're in Ganasian, you got to respect it.
You got to respect
the Nom was no nonsense, no joke. I'm going to wait until I am on block 1-2-3 in order to activate to keep myself 100% safe.
You get the most amount of frame advantage off of that target combo after the activation. On hit, it's the easiest way to link as well. You can do single hit normals into activation and still link, but it ends up being like a 1 or 2 frame link. But here we go, a Logan Arcade team kill, Nipperman and Yogurt Brain.
This is more like a Rockford team kill, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Oh, okay, the Rockford.
So, and the reason why I say is because I think that Nipperman and Yogurt Brain still live out there, but for the longest time when they were coming out to Logan Arcade, both of them lived all the way out in Rockford, which means it gets 2 hours to get into the city of Chicago. So 1 hour to get to the 90-94 split, and then another hour to actually get into the city.
Yep. So Ibuki kind of has similar-ish tricks in her trade, kind of like with Akuma to fight Chun-Li from the air to the ground fairly decently. The air kunai can really kind of interrupt, but once again, the crouching medium confirmed from Nipperman.
Yeah, that range is no joke. Oh, the Kara throw, here we go.
Another
one.
Range on that too.
The pressure. Oh, wow, that was so active. And Yogurt Brain got the parry, but no, not quite.
And from that range, that'd be a tough. I don't even know what Ibuki would do. Maybe a close medium kick would even come out from that range.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that Chun can just sit at a range where even if something of hers got parried, there's not a whole lot that Ibuki can do in terms to respond to it. Did Yogurt Brain just completely dash through that close roundhouse?
That was great.
I love interactions in this game like that. That was so great. And that's also indicative to kind of just the familiarity with matchup knowledge. Oh, okay, here we go. Combo into the corner.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Crouch medium into lightning legs. That's pretty much guaranteed chip. Oh, here we go, Yogurt Brain.
Here comes Yogurt Brain.
Goodness, he's just going to build some meter.
Don't count him out just yet.
All he really needs is one little touch. He went for the Hail Mary attempt. Not enough chip! Wow! What a parry on the crouching roundhouse. Yogurt Brain stealing that round.
Going to the final round.
I liked it. He went for the Hail Mary EX, the kicks in the air into the super.
I mean, sometimes when you have that meter, you might as well burn it in order to get yourself some advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Fierce blocked.
Well, just Nipperman planning himself in the corner. But now Yogurt Brain manages to get out, but just walks him right back over to the other corner.
Yeah, Yogurt Brain was trying to get some space, using that really quick backdash from Ibuki, but Nipperman just walking him down.
See, this is the really interesting thing about this specific matchup is that these two characters have such good walk speeds that they're constantly just darting in and out of their ranges. You barely see dashes from either of these characters. It's like they don't need to. They can just get around the screen fast enough on their own. Oh,
goodness.
wow!
Yeah.
Really?
Those EX kunais can just be interrupted with a normal, and that close roundhouse, so strong. Target combo into the confirm. What's it going to be? Stays. Oh, tricky landing.
Oh, I respect the attempt there. I do respect the attempt. That kind of did look like Nipperman with something, but
oh my goodness.
Caught pressing in the corner. Nipperman was ready for it. The parry, the low forward confirm, and that's going to be game one going to Nipperman.
Wow, Nipperman's Chen looking real strong right now.
And this is honestly,
taking a deep breath.
This is also, I mean, this is really going to be familiarity between these two players because these are practice partners.
Oh, yeah.
For the longest stretch of time, for those, especially the past, 3 Jazzy seasons, these two play against each other all the time.
You know what, though? That's got to feel good, though, when you're this deep in the bracket. You look over to your right, your training partner's right there with you, like, hey, man, we made it. We're sitting pretty right now.
I'd say that's one way to feel, but I'm pretty sure one of them just we really got to play again.
Man,
we
really
could have just stayed at home.
We could have just stayed at home. But no, we're out here at Combo Breaker. Here we go. Nipperman with the 1-game lead.
Okay, here we go. Now Yogurt Brain with the aggression, but that back fierce, the God button going through everything.
Great universal overhead. I like Yogurt Brain's aggression here to start here. Really changing it up.
EX Kunai just keeping it safe and backing off just in case the grab was coming.
Yep, goes for the pretty much the only meterless punish there. But Nipperman does have super, stays in front with the lightning legs. Wow, how did he get the input so quick?
Cross under. Another car throw.
Range on that. Yep, free chip damage almost every time. Oh, I like the crossover. Nice blocks. Nipperman clutch.
Pull the EX Kunai. Keeping that approach safe. Back fierce. Nipperman is on 2 full bars a meter. It's got to watch out, but that throw is going to close it out.
Yep, Nipperman's defense is just really, really strong right now.
Yeah, and Yogurt Brain's got to be very careful of how he approaches this because now there's this huge meter deficit, and because Ibuki's life isn't stellar, so if she gets tagged with a low forward and a reset, 2 supers in a row, it could leave her in a guess for game situation very easily.
They say this is where Nipperman's sitting pretty. Both bars stocked up. Pretty even life lead for the most part to start here. Yogurt Brain's really got to try to find a way to kind of pick away at some of this life, but oh no.
Well, that car throw, it just, you think you're ready for it, but then she just teleports forward and all of a sudden you're getting thrown.
Oh, didn't get the confirm on it. Again, maybe could have hit it after that parry.
That's another missed one. Now Yogurt Brain's really got to watch out because all it's going to take is just for one connect.
Throw. Oh, that was linkable.
Anti-air jab, throw tech.
Oh!
Nope.
Back fierce tagged him out of the air after that.
Oh,
back fierce again.
Wow.
Wow. Nipperman taking it 2-0 over Yogurt Brain with his Chun-Li and moves on. Big hug from the two. Like I said, they'll probably battle it out later to decide, decide who buys dinner or something later. But good stuff. Nipperman moves on. And Yogurt Brain, one of my picks to possibly win the event, has been knocked out.
Yeah, out at, I believe, 5th place. Yeah,
5th place.
That was, an amazing run by Yogurt Brain. And just everybody has been playing so well in this top 8. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell who is going to come out of this top 8 the winner.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much talent, and everybody is playing like a man possessed. It's going to be very interesting to see these matches going forward. I mean, I'm excited for winners finals.
Yeah,
personally,
I'm hoping Sylvester is still possessed himself because he's got a mountain of Chris G to manage right now, and he plays a mountain of a character. So we'll see if that comes into play or not. But Chris G Also in winners finals, a very strong player, very strong fundamentals in multiple games.
And no stranger to being in this position. Remember, this is your Combo Breaker 2022 champion for Street Fighter III Third Strike. He's been there, done that, rented the timeshare, sold the stocks. He knows what he needs to do in order to get that first place trophy. But at the same time, you know, you can never, ever count out the wild card. No. So we're just going to have to wait and see what wild card, baby. We're just gonna have to wait and see what the Sylvester has in store for Chris G.
No, I love that he's repping that the Hugo puffed up shirt. That's so good. Fredo Alba, he's having some fun, man.
Okay, so very interesting pick, and I actually like that Chris G is going with Super Art 1 Ryu. So Denjin Ryu, I mean, can be used in this matchup pretty well, but the thing is, Hugo has a big stun bar, so you definitely need some assurance whenever you go for a Denjin setup. This one, you just have the EX meter to play with. You can use fireballs. I mean, Hugo definitely is a character that gets zoned out by fireballs, so having also the EX on hand to, you know, get some really good moves out, get some EX donkey kick juggles as well.
Yep. Can't punish, can't punish clap with sweep like that from that range.
Oh, the big elbow. Block. Top rope elbow. What a parry on the jump in, but doesn't get anything off of it.
I don't think he expected that to hit. He went right into the 360 here. Good block on the sweep again, but Sylvester with a pretty good life lead right here. Nice tech on the jump cross under.
Just that dash up short. Just as Hugo was about to clap. That's the thing that's the thing that scares me at playing neutral against Hugo, because there's so many times where you can clip him before he finishes the clap, but just like, oh, is it going to hit in time? Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Great whiff punish.
Great whiff punish. Block of the overhead. Sylvester still huge life lead. Air to air with the jumping medium punch. Nice block on the overhead as well. Okay, there. The first time he didn't parry that, actually. That's standing roundhouse. Really good anti-air button.
Another sweep, claps. Oh, that pressure.
Oh,
and
the EX clap. Goodness gracious. Hold my hand.
Oh, the stutter step and then just throwing it out at max range.
Sylvester here showing it. I ain't afraid of this Ryu matchup. And he noticed there after parrying a lot of those roundhouse, Chris G did not go for it on the anti-air. Good tech.
Great throw tech.
Yeah.
And Chris has just got to watch out for these claps. Because, squash and meat, avoiding it.
He uses it in such good timing where it kind of keeps him almost like there's no way to punish it. Okay, anti-air with the SA1.
A pretty good trade. I mean, Chris is going to be getting most of that meter back just from building it alone.
Yep. And he's got another one built up. Super, not really the strongest for the length of the bar that it does have, but it has a lot of good utility.
Good throw tech to jabs just to keep it friendly. Going back into range.
Goodness.
Oh, wow.
Using the EX lariat.
Met him in the air. That was so smart. Short turn super.
Does he get a follow-up from that range? No. You can juggle after that. SA, no! Unfortunate.
I thought that it was going to be using that whip animation, and then that super was going to be right behind it.
I respect it.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
A little bit over obvious on that one.
I'm about to say, Chris is just like, all right, kid, calm down. Calm down right now, all right?
There we go. Like I said, Sylvester, though, his parries in the air have really started to scare Chris G from using standing roundhouse.
I'll return him around. Oh, that interaction sucks. Oh, that's so bad.
Yep, tall character interactions. Sometimes you get some wonky hitbox situations on the ground like that.
Oh, no punish afterwards. Oh, the claps. Jump away from the sweep.
Chris G playing really solid right now. There's the tag of the medium punch, but he sweeps him out of the next one. Jump back. Nice.
Yeah, Chris is trying to find his buttons and find those ranges where Sylvester just can't keep up. Oh, there's this confirm. Okay, one knockdown. This is really scary. What's it going to be?
Oh, he went for it again.
Oh, he got greedy. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's right there. Guest again. Woo!
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe that worked.
Oh, they're just staring at each other. The two of them are just so scared.
Oh, my goodness.
What's going to happen?
Oh, nothing. He didn't get the confirm on it.
No super. Oh, back through.
This is when you wish you did have Denjin.
Oh, no.
Fireball.
Parrying the fireballs. Oh! The Sylvester!
Oh, I am pretty certain Chris G wanted EX Fireball on that last one, but he did not. And Sylvester was ready with the parry. Yo, Claire,
That's
the other
so crazy.
Claire giving Fredo some advice here. The other Hugo player who had a really impressive weekend themselves. Wow, first game victory for for Sylvester against Chris G here. Well, I'm seeing what Chris G is going to go with. Is he sticking with the Ryu? He is sticking with the Ryu. Okay.
I mean, it's been working out for him. I mean, the thing is that Chris G is keeping up with the Sylvester. It's these interactions that he just needs to start slowing the game down and start having the Sylvester play the rules of his game. You know, you have to start enforcing your game plan. But sometimes against the wild card, you just can't do that.
That time the roundhouse works.
Oh, the crowd's coming alive. I can hear them just screaming their heads off.
Hey, whenever Hugo's on screen on the big stage, people get hyped.
You immediately become the people's champion, and the Sylvester is definitely no exception to that. But okay, here we go. Throw loops. Oh, no, wait a minute. Didn't walk away far enough. That quick rise is going to get him out of trouble, though. Oh, my God. That's so scary, throwing out buttons that close to claps. Don't trade.
Don't think, it's
No.
tough to punish from that range. Nope.
Oh, air-to-air punish. Oh, the lariat. Oh, my God. He's just trying to chase Chris G down. No fear in his eyes whatsoever. The Sylvester wants to just instill fear into Chris G so bad.
Is Chris G going to risk it with an EX Fireball? There it is. Good timing on it after the jump in. Looked like he kind of landed on it, but yeah, chip kill. Chris G on the board here in the second game here. Sylvester, though, almost fully stocked up here. Oh, man, that's testing this man's reactions here right now. But Sylvester's parry's nice red parry off the sweep.
Whoa, doesn't parry the roundhouse. Gets another jump in. Just the slow but sure, just placing the normals. Sometimes you just need to get as little damage as possible. Gets the SPD off of that.
Second hit. That jumping medium punch can be kind of weird.
Another one.
Yo,
another one.
Jump SPD again.
Do it one more time. Fredo, do it one more time. I know you can hear me. I'm beaming my thoughts to you telepathically, Fredo. Do it one more time.
Yo, the range right now. Just sitting out of the range. No punish on the sweep. Oh, my goodness. Yo, he went for it.
Yep. I'm glad he listened to me at least. Thank you, Fredo. And now just playing super.
No!
He gets it! Oh, no, it's right there!
And the crouching short. I liked it. Waited just enough. Got Chris G standing, looking like Chris G was trying to walk back after he noticed Sylvester not doing anything. But that 3-frame crouching like it, really far-reaching from Hugo.
The two of these characters almost have full meter.
Yo, didn't get the confirm off the parry.
Oh, that's going to be huge. Command throw.
no,
he
he
didn't have to dash forward for that. He could have just stayed where he was at. That's that's such a big drop. It's okay. He gets Chris G to waste one Shinku.
Yep, tried to go for a little bit more of a swaggy combo. Could have done clap clap and one of the hammer frenzies for big damage as well.
Yeah, Chris G's still sitting on a lot of meter. He's going to spend it right here just to get some positioning. Tatsu's close.
There's that roundhouse. Covers a lot of the stage.
Starting to play hit and run. Not going to be staying in Hugo's ranges for too long. Chris G is knowing he can't be standing next to the Sylvester. So he's just going to try to place as many buttons as possible in the way.
Ooh,
oh, that could have been comboed into super.
Possibly too far, though. Unfortunately, if it only works point blank. Is he going to land on it? Only 2 hits, though. He's still alive.
Just zoning with the fireballs, keeping it friendly. Oh,
two hits on it,
two
though.
hits. Oh, woo!
Nice block from Chris G.
Jump away. The throw tech and the jump back roundhouse. That's going to do it. Oh, my God. Oh, deep breath. It's okay. Deep breaths, everybody. I know that it is very tense in this room right now, but we'll make it through this together.
I said, that match really kind of turned around after the whiff DP from Chris G. I could have swore he was going to go for a big clap combo into the super. Tried to go for the ultra throw combo, but mid-screen sometimes it gets some wonky interactions.
Well, the Sylvester just got a little bit too antsy. He didn't need a dash in that. That combo drop ultimately, I think, was what caused him to lose that game right there.
I'm pretty sure he thought he was a little bit more mid-screen than to the corner he was, so the dash actually ended up causing the wall bounce to happen a little bit too soon. But we're going into the third game here, this 3 out of 5 set for winners finals. But what an exciting game so far.
Yeah, this is the good thing about the sets like this is that you have plenty of time to adapt to your opponent. Now Chris G is starting to find the avenues where Fredo is jumping in a little bit too much. And Oh, no combo from the Tatsu, but still that roundhouse, it's starting to land more and more, discouraging Fredo from jumping in. Oh my God, the overhead.
Overhead medium kick from downtown.
That was about as far away that you could stick out that move without getting punished.
Jump interaction here. Chris G got the throw with the overhead. Has the corner here with an SA1 stocked up. Going to build some more meter. Playing a little more passive. Big, decent life lead here for Sylvester still.
Oh, tried to red parry out of that. Had to do it on him for the one time, you know.
Great reaction with the sweep. No, it lands on it. Okay, yep. Able to block. Super is not quite the fastest from that range. Ooh, good tag on the light.
Oh, dash forward, gets caught with double lights. And Chris G is just playing super patient right now.
Yep, no one's really overreaching here. Pretty even life lead. Could have been a medium punch. There's the
medium punch. All of a sudden now it's scary. The Sylvester has the life lead. What is the risk that Chris G is going to have to take in order to get that last hit?
Oh,
it's an ESCP, but it trades, and the Sylvester has enough life to take it.
Wow, the big boots actually trade with the EX Shoryu. Oh my goodness.
Oh, caught him with the claps. Does get a taunt up. That's extra health.
Yep, a little bit extra health, a little bit of defense boost on Hugo's side. You can get up to 4, and you actually have more health than Q in that situation, but don't get as many opportunities to taunt.
Yeah, it's not like Q has a lot of opportunities to use that taunt. Hugo really doesn't, so you don't see it that often. Whoa, just barely out of the range of that stand roundhouse. Woo! Jumping away. Oh, he's got Chris G so scared anytime that he's right next to him.
The life lead still, as I said, Sylvester's consistently had the life lead almost every round so far.
Yeah, and Chris is just backing off. He's just like, I know what's on the other side if I try to force this approach on this Hugo.
Yo, Sylvester's reactions right now. The air to airs, nice whiff punish on the universal overhead. Chris G, good damage pickup on that. Ooh,
whoa,
sweep.
A big sweep.
Yeah. Ryu's crouch medium punch, not quite as strong as Ken's.
So the other thing that Chris G has to look out for is
air to airs. Oh my goodness.
The one thing I have not seen the Sylvester do is if on a jump roundhouse, counter with his own jump roundhouse combo into super on the landing. Because you land at a range where I believe that connects.
Yeah. Yo! Oh my goodness.
He just jumps in, does nothing, lands, crouches, blocks, and still does nothing. Oh! Gets tagged low! 5 seconds on the clock! Oh no! Oh! That was another super! He wanted another super! Oh, not enough!
Oh,
it's not enough!
Goodness.
Chris G just barely manages to scrape that out.
That was only the second round here. We're going into the final round of this game 3. And this is still only the third match of this 3 out of 5. Goodness gracious.
Strap in, folks. We are going to be here for a while.
This is a slugfest right now.
The crowd's coming alive right now. It's just so much tension in the set.
Oh, the early splash again, hitting late.
Meat Squasher jumps out.
Oh, my goodness.
Ready with the rebound. Oh, just sticking out the pokes in case Chris G gets a little bit too antsy with the approaching. Oh, a big medium punch. Low forward into fireball.
Chris G jumps back with the roundhouse. Oh, he parries the jumping roundhouse again and retakes the life lead here. Oh, no. Fireball.
You have to parry those fireballs, especially when the life lead is this close. Jumping over.
Oh, that could have traded in his favor, but it was just a little bit too far. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sweep at max range. Safe for now. Oh, he's got the life lead. 25 seconds on the clock. He's probably not going to play for the time.
Oh, my goodness. Sylvester.
Oh, my God.
He thought it was over. He thought it was over for a
Oh,
second.
my God.
Oh, he's taking
He's got to get up and stretch a little bit.
Yo.
Sit back down, young buck. You still got one more game to go.
That suit cannot be cool as well. I'm sure it's getting hot under that muscle suit. Oh,
he looks like he is having the time of his life and also a horrible time on stage.
Yo,
Fredo, I love you.
The fact
but
he was just standing in Chris G's face for about 5 seconds, jumped up neutral in his face, landed, waited again, then rips the super right as Chris G went for a sweep.
Okay,
here's
now here's the equalizer.
Okay,
here is the great equalizer. So now he is locked into this character.
Yep.
So if he wins this next game and brings it to game 5, he's gonna have to secure this set with Ken.
Oh!
The claps! He's on him like white on rice, like flies on shut your mouth.
Oh my goodness, short superhero. Chris G not going away though. This is a little bit stronger of a character choice.
Reversal SPD!
Fireball, yeah,
Wake up the meat squasher, he doesn't get the parry afterwards.
Sylvester still with so much momentum right here. But Chris G with his kin can try to shut this down if he can. EX Tatsu in the air is not coming into play.
Oh, what an air parry!
Goodness.
The claps are safe! Short super.
Okay, what's it going to be for the setup, or is he going to back off a little bit? Yep,
Rightfully backing off. Yeah,
yep.
Chris G, I mean, he's learned this entire set. You know, you can't just be standing next to the Sylvester because you just don't know what he's going to do. Whoa, that was a
going flying frequent air miles right
that
there.
was an intercontinental EX Air Tatsu.
Cashing in on some frequent flyer checks there. Yo, nice tech.
What a clutch grab! Oh, just dancing out of the ranges. Oh, EXTP!
Okay.
Smacks him out of the air. Oh, and the air-to-air exchange.
Great reactions there from Chris G. Really caught him out of the air immediately with that jumping roundhouse. Chris G taking the round here, trying to come back in this winner's final. Sylvester's just had so much momentum so far. Slowing it down here. Nice parry.
Oh,
yeah,
it was probably an SPD.
Yep, I think so as
Execution error, yeah.
Good block. Oh, he gets him again with the crouch short into the super.
Gonna have to burn a little bit meter.
Oh, he went for it again. Yo, no punish
in time?
No, Chris G, it's the second time now he's been able to not punish it with the wake up SPD again. My goodness.
It's the phrase of the police. Don't stand so close to me.
Yep. Short, nothing. So then Chris G just backed off immediately after that.
Just building that meter. He wants to have at least one hammer mountain on deck. Just walking him down to the other corner. Just so intimidating to allow Hugo to walk at you like that. And Chris doesn't want any part of it.
As soon as Chris G dashed, that medium punch was already out.
He's just looking for an avenue to get a low forward into super. As soon as he gets the knockdown, he's able to get his game plan started. A couple of fireballs just to keep it friendly.
Sylvester's really keen on, he's looking for that forward dash right now. Oh, short,
no,
nothing.
no super
Yeah,
execution error. That's so huge in a situation like this. Another big knockdown. 17 seconds on the clock. Time starting to become a factor, and there's the clap!
Chris G dashes in again, and Sylvester, he is just keen on that ground dash right now, and he's been reacting majority of the time.
He's right there. The Sylvester's on the doorstep.
Again.
One more round, and he's going to be in Grand Finals of Combo Breaker 2025. Can the wild card pull it off?
We will see here. Sylvester with a nice little life lead to start. EX Tatsu, but he puts himself in the corner and jumps immediately out. Good stuff from Chris.
Great back throw.
Right back into the corner. Backs off because
Confirm. Okay, here we go. He's got the meter to do another one. Cross up.
Stays
Oh,
in
no!
front.
He just wakes up with it!
I love it.
Folgers!
EXCP. Yep, 4 hits on that.
Has to spend that meter.
Short
and
off
again.
the walk under. Good stuff from Chris G. Good confirm.
Doesn't
What's
have
the
another
setup
super
gonna
on
be?
deck. He's just probably going to back off. Oh, wait, but another great empty throw.
Wow.
The big elbow.
That elbow.
It's so close for both of them. Oh, only one hit of the EX Tatsu. Just got to watch it.
Yep,
one jump roundhouse.
Yep, can confirm into Hammer Frenzy. We'll see what happens here. Oh, there was the
Big
roundhouse.
trade. Oh, my goodness. With the
Sylvester takes it 3-1 over Chris G. Oh, my goodness.
Logan Arcade is now in Grand Finals of Combo Breaker 2025. Wild card, baby!
Oh,
yeah!
my goodness. What a
Woo!
set.
Oh, my God. What a set. What a set.
Man,
oh, my God.
The thing Sylvester was picking up on in that match, and his reactions to the forward dash, I think just started to fluster Chris G just enough. And then also, like I said, Chris G started going for more and more heavy and EX anti-air uppercuts. What was Sylvester ready for right at the end there? Gets
exactly
all 3
same.
parries. Oh, my goodness. What a phenomenal set from him. Goodness gracious.
It's like a man said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, hold this SPD.
Exactly. But before that, we're going to take a quick break.
I'm
We got
about
to
to say,
cool
I need a
off.
quick
We got to
break.
get a water here, but we're going to have a word from our sponsors, and then we're going to be wrapping up the end of Top 8 for Third Strike, so stay tuned.
Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
No coasts, no kings, only champions. More combo breaker after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Join us for EVO in Las Vegas this August and use the code CB25 to get $25 off your ticket this week. From beloved crossovers to 3D fighters, 8 classics return in the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Available now. Discover Tenno's newest drops, releasing for the first time during Combo Breaker, alongside many of your returning favorites at merch.10-o.gg.
Wonderful pistachios take your concerns about our no-shells ads very seriously.
Uh-huh. Then what's that?
Is that how people eat those?
You two, get in here.
I'm going in.
Welcome back, everybody, to Third Strike here at Combo Breaker 2025. We are deep into the top 8 bracket. We just got our winner's side of Grand Finals secured, and now we're going to find out who's going to join the Sylvester on the loser's side. I am 4C Joe, joined alongside Humbag. We're going to be taking you through the remainder of the action as we get to the last few matches of our Third Strike top 8. Now, Chris G sitting firmly in loser's final, and Nipperman has the opportunity to get the run back.
Yeah,
that's the important thing.
Lost to Chris G in the winner's side in the top 24. Pretty close match as well, but he's going to come up against Matteo here. Matteo's been on quite a run. His Necros looked really strong. Had a pretty intense match against the Nam, who went with the Yun pick in that losers bracket match, and Matteo came out the victor.
Yeah, I mean, that Necro mirror, I call it the Duel of Fates, because whoever wins that was going to make a very, very deep run, possibly into losers finals. I mean, Matteo winning that mirror, now in a very good position. All he's got to do is get around Nipperman and has a pretty good shot at beating Chris G.
Yeah, I think so. As I said, kind of got to test Chris G's knowledge of the game. Like, he is very, very good at this game, but he's not like super actively playing quite as much. And with a bag of tricks character, kind of like Necro, might catch him off guard.
Yeah, and Chris G has also admitted himself in a lot of different times that while a big fan of Third Strike, it is not his main game, and doesn't have the time to kind of focus on it as much as he would like to.
When you're a multiple threat at multiple games, winning championships, it's tough to be 100% every single game you play, and he has his focus on certain
but the
titles.
fact that his fundamentals has carried him this far,
100%. He's such a talented player. But here we go, Nipperman Matteo gonna have Chicago versus Canada coming up here. See how this matchup plays. Like I said, in this matchup, Necro actually does fairly well at round start up until when Chun-Li gets meter, and then a lot of those far-range options kind of get shut down, and we're going to maybe possibly see it here starting now.
Yeah, right now, the positioning that Matteo's in, very nice right now.
Didn't get to confirm off the parry. Overhead whiffs in his face.
Oh, wow, that was a huge
It's
just
so
whip
tricky.
on the jump
Even
in.
when you jump in and you get the parry, it's tough for Necro to actually get a big jump-in combo from that range. Oh, no confirm on it.
At least gets the super jump cancel to keep himself safe. Nipperman now back at mid-screen.
Doesn't
but
need to over
Matteo
risk, yeah.
slowly walking Nipperman over to the other corner.
What a confirm. And the whiff jab and the throw. Matteo kind of sneakily taking this round. I thought Nipperman was sitting pretty there, but wow.
And that's
Clutch.
huge to have because now you have an electric snake on deck. But on the other hand, I mean, look at that. 2 supers on deck. Oh.
Tried to go for possibly on hit punish, but did not get it. Uses the EX for screen push and good damage. Chose not to go for a stun combo as Chen-Li has a little bit above average stun bar for the most part.
Oh, EX overhead just keeping the pressure on, but here comes that throw. Oh, both throws whiff. Close roundhouse, keeping the corner in Nipperman's favor. No, oh no, instead just opting to throw back into mid-screen.
Oh, again, man, it confirms on point. Good block of the overhead. It's a really slow weird that can dodge normals too. Kind of moves him backwards.
Oh, the EX overhead, but not enough to chip out.
Oh, wasn't good, but this time he gets it. Is this going to do enough?
It's going to be guess for game.
Yes!
No, it's not. It's just going to be enough to kill and going into the final round.
And didn't even the second hit of Fierce might have whiffed there, so it's a good thing the first one did do enough. Tied up 1 round apiece here. Good throw. Nipperman getting the corner presence down. Matteo trying to just jump out. Back Fierce fireball, nothing.
Nipperman's doing a great job of just keeping his spot on the screen, not allowing Matteo to get out of the corner. But here, now there's a huge opportunity. Now it's Matteo's turn. Oh, big block on the crouching forward.
I think he was really confident he had the whip punish. That back medium from Necro recovers really fast. Good blocking from Nipperman, but the throw, stun damage is starting to pile up a little bit. Might not even matter.
Elbow cannon reset, overhead, good blocks though, right there.
Doesn't have super stocked though, unfortunate. Back Fierce parried.
Oh, but it lands just in time to recover, and that's going to do it.
That's a tough call sometimes when you get that parry. You think you're going to tag him out of the recovery, but drill kicks just be doing drill kick things sometimes.
The drill kicks recover so fast. There's only a handful of things that'll beat it out successfully to hit it on the recovery. For example, in the Makoto matchup, the most I can get off of that if I parry it, and specifically, I have to low parry the drills.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You can low parry those drill kicks. And on landing, all I get, if I'm close enough, is maybe a crouch short into Hayate.
Yeah.
But that's about it. It's got to be something fast.
Good start from Nipperman. No, using that far roundhouse. Aye, there we go. Gets the confirm. Nipperman getting him into the corner here. Big damage, life lead. Nice parry at the low medium.
Mateo's now got the corner on lock. Reset. Oh, sweep. Oh, crouching medium punch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crouch fierce.
Yeah, that big
that's crouch
swinging
medium
fierce,
punch.
yeah. Oh, the roundhouse goes over lows, dodges throws, does about everything except gives you a paycheck. But it might if you keep doing it enough.
I mean, if Nipperman manages to punch his ticket into grand finals, that payout might just pay for itself.
All right, good stuff from Matteo again. Gets the corner.
With normal into the grab. That was so tricky.
Didn't get the confirm again. Had the low medium. Good block.
Oh, another parry. And yeah, see, it just has so much recovery that you really can't get anything more than maybe just a crouching light. I would imagine that 2-frame jab that Chen-Li has would be a good answer to that, but even off of that, you don't really get a whole lot.
Great card throw from Nipperman. Fully stocked up with 2 bars. Keeps, sometimes you can just start mashing the jab in the anti-air with the parry. Really annoying to deal with.
Back fierce.
Oh, I wanted to punish on that.
Just out of range. Oh, another great anti-air jab.
Walks in forward after the parry of the standing heavy punch. Tried to go for that low short. Confirm. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to get a full follow-up? No, just back medium punch to reset. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Nice block again from Nipperman.
Oh, just holding down the corner. Oh, that air-to-air exchange, and he gets it.
I was really wondering if we were going to maybe see an EX spinning bird kick, as it was kind of getting to a little bit of a scramble zone situation there.
I felt it in the water a little bit, but it just was too afraid to pull the trigger on it.
Yo, that drill kick, what did it even hit? My goodness.
Oh, starting to get hit with these drill kicks, it's so crucial that he needs to have good defense against that.
Oh, the back throw into the
this
corner.
is bad.
Again, Ibuki whiffs over crouching Chen-Li. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, 2 missed supers in a row.
Throw again.
This is dangerous. Matteo's right there. He's on the doorstep. Another whiff.
Is that
it's going to be reversal. Yep, it is. Guess for game.
Oh, stays in front. What a play from Nipperman. It looked like I thought he crossed under as well, but stayed in front. Wow. Good stuff. Gets the confirm as well. That's the power of Chen Li with 2 bars stocked up.
I mean, Matteo's at least shrugging it off. He's like, all right, everybody gets hit with the great equalizer. It is a harsh reality of the game that we play. So you know what? Just shrug that off.
Hey,
get into this last game.
Both players having a good time right now, but we're going into this final game. Like I said, this is still only a 2 out of 3 in loser semis. So
2 big, close, heavy kicks in a row.
Every single normal matters at this point. Good start from Nipperman. Oh, tags him out of the sweep.
And
wow.
There's the limbs problem with Necro rearing its ugly head.
Yeah. Lack of active frames.
Oh, it didn't counter, but it's okay. I guess didn't have super online. Nipperman didn't manage to confirm it. Probably just got the meter for it.
Throw kick again. Yep. Hook punch.
Oh, whiff grab. That's a huge whiff grab. Now Matteo's got the corner again.
Back throw into the corner here. This is big for Nipperman. Oh, gets caught low trying to walk backwards. Gets the damage boost from the taunt. And SA through punish. Yes, unfortunate. I think he thought that roundhouse actually hit, but...
Yeah, unfortunately too close, my friend. You can't be doing that when Chen has meter stocked up.
Yeah, possibly a potential big mistake here. Allowed Nipperman to take that first round of this 3rd game. Back fierce again. Oh, my goodness, with the dash and blow parry.
Here comes Nipperman on the corner. Is going to be able to build another super soon, but wait, Matteo's going to bust out with a couple more drill kicks.
Oh,
great parry out there, but no commitment.
Nice block of the EX overhead. Oh, the far fierce.
Just one more hit's going to do it, and there it is. And Nipperman is going to get his run back against Chris G. He is in losers finals of Combo Breaker 2025.
Fantastic set. Good stuff to Matteo. What a great run. What a great Necro coming down from Canada as well. But his tournament life has been ended in 4th place, I believe. And Nipperman has advanced to losers finals. Going to get that run back against Chris G.
So this is going to be very interesting to see because I was listening to him talk about that set as soon as he was done. It's like the thing, I don't know if you, for those that are just tuning in, the set that Nipperman and Chris G had to get to this position was clinical.
Yep.
It was ground game only. Nobody was jumping. Nobody was getting close to each other except for on the ground.
Fundies.
It is fundies, footsies. It was Street Fighter at its core. And a little bit of third strike thrown in just to give it a little zing. But Chris G still managed to get the one-up on Nipperman because he just, again, the fundamentals are just so rock solid. You're talking about somebody who has almost a decade plus of experience in all these different fighting games. Has been playing this game
level
for so many years.
Like the highest level experience.
It's that versus whatever you can muster in terms of reaction time, making sure that your mix is secure, making sure that you can capitalize on your opponent's mistakes. And now we're going to finally get this run back. Let's see if the adaptation has taken hold, and let's see how this set goes out.
Losers finals here. 3 out of 5, Nipperman. Chris G, got a local favorite from the Logan Arcade crew. See how he advances this match. Good throw. Pushes Chris into the corner.
Oh, that car throw not hitting. Good tech. Sweep. Oh, big back fierce.
Yeah, I like that. Go right into the roundhouse after the parry. Such a good button. Ooh. Medium nothing.
Oh, with
Yay! Nice whiff punish. Chris G strikes first here in this first game. Good stuff. Got the confirm off the whiff throw. See, Chris G also using the Nom's color of choice. You know, I think that's the 3-punch button.
That is
color.
the Violent Ken color,
Violent Ken color, yeah.
Oh, big sweep again.
Yeah, Chris G's footsie's looking really on point right now. Oh, no punish on that whiff.
That could have been a huge capitalization from Nipperman's point. But now Chris G is just pouring on the gas right now. He's got the advantage. He's got the corner. He's got really good screen positioning, and he's got a really big life lead. He knows that he just needs to hang back and let Nipperman make mistake after mistake until he gets the perfect to seal it out.
Did you see the EX Fireball hit once and then go over her?
That was crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen that often before.
It's because whenever Chen crouches, she turns to the size of a really small pea. where basically, you know when you're eating peas and there's that last one on the plate where it just looks tiny compared to the rest of the food? That's her crouch hurt
trying to
box
pick it up
right
with a
there.
fork, you just can't get it.
Yeah.
You can't pick it up. It's just sliding around. But Chris G sprinkling it on there in game one there. Good stuff to him. Round one, Nipperman trying to get his run back here. Gonna have to take it down here, but this is a 3 out of 5, so you got an extra game or so to work with. But you want to start off strong here this round. But Chris G with the early throw. Oh my goodness, baited out the throw with the low forward. Goodness.
Oh, another great
wow.
confirm. Chris G just pouring on the pressure. Okay, good parry on the normal there. Almost to another super. Nipperman's going to be able to get his game plan started here. Oh, tried to super through the fireball. You saw the duck under twice, but just couldn't connect on it.
Again, that's 3 regular fireballs in Nipperman's face, and the low forward again, catching him, dashing in. Oh my goodness, Chris G is looking really strong right now. It looks like he's turned it on to another level.
Yeah, Nipperman is on the same avenue. He's just playing a little bit too antsy. He's too eager to get in there. He really has to remember what helped him out in the set. Oh,
got the parry, but the second hit of the target combo tagged him.
That's always so tricky to defend against, especially when you get that first parry. You think, oh, okay, it's my turn to act now. I got the parry, but there's 2 hits to that target combo, and even then, you can cancel into super and add even more hits behind it.
Great. This time he got the parry on the dash in, crouching short. Got the confirm. Oh, DP out of it. No respect. I like it.
Oh,
wow.
no.
What a punish on the whiff roundhouse. Chris G on point right now. Didn't get the second parry. We saw that again with the target combo. Gets the first, but nothing. Oh, my goodness. Chris G is playing so fundamentally sound right now. Really setting up these situations, causing Nipperman to whiff throws. And he's ready for it. He's punishing him with the crouching medium and EX.
And you can kind of see it in Nipperman's face. It's just like just trying to find a way in. It's like, and this is honestly the hard part. I mean, you've been playing for so long, and your mind is just so focused on getting the W and trying to force something. But you gotta pace yourself. You really have to make Chris G play your game.
Sweeps right now. Yes, Chris G's footsie's really on point right now. Again, yeah, he's just been getting that walk back delay. Crouching medium kicks working.
Just dancing in and out of each other's ranges right now.
I respect trying to whiff punish crouching medium kick. That's hard, though. That's real hard.
Well, Chris G trying to just ekes out some approaches. He's been very brave with his dash forwards. Yeah. He's knowing that he can't really. He's not getting any punishing from Nipperman. Like right there, he's just dashing into his face.
Nothing again. This time he got the parry again on the dash in. Not going to do enough to kill. Is he going to go for lightning legs? No. Yes, this time he did the walk-up lightning legs. Wow. That is hard to do. To get
the
that
nice
out
delay
right
on that. You have to piano the buttons to do that.
Oh,
no.
Round start. Low forward. Super. Sometimes can't. You just got to do it.
That's the old reliable.
If they move forward an inch, it's going to come out.
Whoa, big back fierce.
Yeah.
Another great parry.
Oh, my goodness. Nipperman.
Full damage combo. Now got the corner. Kara throw.
Great.
Another one.
Again. This round is looking like all Nipperman at the moment here. He can kind of sit pretty right now. Get that last bar to almost kind of seal the deal.
Yeah, he's hanging in really good screen positioning. Ooh, and there it is.
What a whiff punish with the farm. Standing medium punch. Nipperman taking game 3 here on the board. That's what you got to get
It's
on
not
the board.
over yet. It's not over yet. There is a lot of third strike to play, but it is by no stretch of the imagination over yet.
That was a very clean. That was really good to see on Nipperman's side. That builds a lot of confidence. That was a really clean victory that we get that game.
That's far stand medium punch again, putting in some work. Now Nipperman starting to find those counter poke buttons at those ranges.
Nice dash back with the sweep. Fireball, yep, can't really punish Fireball. I say Fireball actually is not that bad against Chen Li without meter at this situation. Can effectively be kind of like a half-screen poke. Oh, there's the
throw.
throw.
Boy, another dash up the target combo. Oh, that's not safe. That's going to be a big punish.
No,
super cancel.
Yep, could have done just back fierce, but he wanted that little extra damage of that close roundhouse. Pretty even life, though, at the moment. Does have the super sock. Nice.
Oh, wow,
tech
what a tech on that throw. Far fierce, just kind of keeping things friendly. Whoa, that was a huge roundhouse.
Oh! Again, he has been ready to whiff punish that far roundhouse.
Knockdown, stays on the same side in the target combo.
Same side, yep. player 2, Ken, does not have the kind of crossover shenanigans. So I wonder if Nipperman purposely did choose player 1.
Wolf just sticking out the buttons. Up, good sweep.
Nice blocking the
Just
target
dashing it
combo.
out of the
Yep.
ranges. Chris G is getting more and more comfortable with his movement,
Downtown,
which is
that
dangerous right now. Oh, that was supposed to be a car throw, but was just out of range.
Oh, target throw. Got the target combo into super here. Good confirm
On the
from Chris G.
doorstep.
Potentially trying to get his way back into grand finals against Sylvester.
But Nipperman's got super on lock and key.
Oh, what a
that's gonna
confirm!
be it.
That is going to do not quite enough.
Oh, I'm going to be clipped on
And
stage jam. That was
stays in
just
front.
right there.
Wow.
Well, that's going to do it. And Chris G manages to get both sets on Nipperman. Nipperman out at 3rd place and is going to get his run back against the Sylvester. So now we have our grand finals set in stone. We have a winner's final rematch. It was a run back into a run back for this top 3.
Yeah.
And now we have the Sylvester on winner's side versus Chris G on the loser's side.
So Chris G has got to win 6 games.
That is a tall order,
Tall
especially against a Hugo like the Sylvester. I mean, we have seen
that he is playing on another level that I've ever seen him play.
we have seen the Sylvester pull off miracles. And I think, you know what, for this grand final set, I think the Sylvester has one more miracle to pull off.
He's got that one more, or maybe he's just going to resort to that solid play. We've also been seeing him as well. But, hey, sometimes you got to have that little extra thing.
I about to say, it's that X factor that you
Gotta
have.
get it. Got to get it.
Where sometimes you just decide to commit to an option, and if it works out, you just say, hey, that's just how the game works sometimes. I will take that. Thank you very much.
From 199 entrants for Third Strike down to 2. Sylvester on the winner's side with his Hugo. We're going to come up against Chris G. This is going to be a fun rematch. Chris G, I'm sure, wants to run this back. Sylvester took it 3-1 over Chris in winners.
Now,
so.
I think the difference here is, so that set, Chris G started with Ryu. I think he is not going to mess around in this set.
No, I don't think
I
he's gonna mess
think we
around
are
at all.
going to see Ken from the jump, because you did see he was making some more gains with Ken than he was with Ryu.
Yeah,
so
for
now
sure.
it's going to be
And there's-
no jokes, no
there's
messing around.
one critical thing that changes in that matchup from sure. EX Air Tatsu.
Yep, the
Against
best
big,
air
tall
move
characters,
in the
yeah.
game. One of the best air moves in the entire game, and especially against tall characters like Hugo. But here we go, the Sylvester representing Logan Arcade versus Chris G. It's Chicago versus New York in grand finals, a combo breaker. Let's go.
Yep. Sylvester on the Hugo side. Chris G rocking the Ken. Get the names swapped over in just a second. Good low forward. Punishes the whiff body splash. Good stuff from Chris. Good start. He wanted this fast start, I want to say.
Yeah, he's going to, the key is momentum and keeping that momentum. Oh, big claps. Now it's time for the Sylvester to pull down that pressure.
And Sylvester's been sitting on the ropes for a while. Had to watch the last few matches after beating Chris G, so maybe a little cooled off, but we'll see. Chris G definitely coming off a hot match.
Meat squasher!
Meats, but he's in chip damage territory. He's going to try to do a zoom. He catches the Axe Tatsu with the splash.
That was supposed
I
to
like
be
it, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man,
just-
you even
he
see
is putting
Fredo.
so much fear.
I mean, in a situation like that, in our Logan Arcade Discord, we do have a sound that is the Fredo sound effect, and it sounds like, oh. Everybody in the call will be spamming that right now. Okay, here we go. There we go. Short super. All right. Got the, okay. Combo, corner. What's he going to do?
Yo! That button sucks.
Time drop kick. See, that's the wild card and effect right there. You don't know what's going to happen.
I love it. I love it. Busting out the standing roundhouse early. It is an overhead, too, if it hits late like that. Oh,
see,
my
that is at a point where, you know, I'm pretty sure in Fredo's mind is just like, all right, I'm going to hit him with the brain destroyer.
Heck yeah. That's the way you do it sometimes. Oh, no jump. Yep.
Great tech.
Yep. Normal throw. Maybe SBD
Yeah.
works. Short super under the walk under. Good stuff from Chris. Shows the back up. Wow, he's just ready every time with that parry.
Oh,
Short
and
short
again.
Yeah, that cross under short twice now. Good blocking the overhead.
Oh, backing off. He just does not want to mess with the Sylvester
he's
at all.
so ready for that jump back.
Whoa, big roundhouse just to keep him at bay.
Oh! No, he didn't get the splash, though. He wanted to get the splash. Unfortunately, got the jump. Overhead.
elbow!
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Doing the whiff DX lariat again.
Fredo, I love you for that. That was such a great interaction.
Oh, my goodness. But that's just the second round of this first game. And we're getting into the bag of tricks that you've never seen before.
We could potentially have 10 games of this, folks. You better hold off whatever you're doing right now. You better glue yourself to your seat to see this third strike action.
Good patience and good punish there from Chris G. Okay, there's the SPD on Wake Up again. I love it. No fear. No fear from Sylvester.
I don't think there's a single ounce of fear behind those. Look at him play. He's just like, I know Chris G's a legacy player. I know that he's got lots of time in the game.
Yep.
But you know what? I'm just going to play my game, and it's going to work.
Ooh, target combo confirmed. Chris G letting it rip.
Got the knockdown. Keeping it friendly with that pressure and just immediately backing off. Knows that he doesn't need to commit to anything. Oh, my God.
Yep, EX Fireball. Even if you get the parry, there's really nothing you could punish with from that situation.
Just literally any interaction that Fredo wins is so scary. There's the stand medium punch. Great. Wow. That kind of throw. That could have been super.
Yes.
Okay, flex on him for the one time. I like it.
This
big elbow.
Man.
He didn't get all the hits of it. Okay. Well, nothing happened there, but it certainly was scary.
Still has another one stocked up. Chip damage territory. Is Chris going to
Pixel
go for a low
and there
forward?
it is.
Yep.
Yeah, and even Chris is just like, all right. What did I tell you that first set, young man? Calm down.
What can I throw
Calm
out?
down.
What can I do? What can I do that's not going to get parried? Because Sylvester's just been parrying almost everything.
You know what? Win or lose, they're both having the time of their life up on that stage right now. So really, I think we all win tonight.
Yeah. Just imagine you're playing against a Hugo player you've never met before, and you look over and he's wearing a Hugo bodysuit. That is an intimidation factor +3 right there.
Again, sometimes in order to get into the mindset of the character, you have to become the character. Be the ball. Be the ball.
Good start. Sylvester trading normals to start here. Oh, good jump in from Chris G. Yep, goes into confirm Jeff TP. Good damage.
Oh, back and wild. Okay, yep, another Shoryuken.
Yep, beats the jumping heavy kick.
Getting a little bit antsy. Oh, the crossover body splash. Oh, just so much pressure from the Sylvester. He's so good at putting out those buttons and having Chris G just respect all of them.
He might have went into a throw or something else there right after that parry. Good stuff from Chris.
It really is hard to just kind of commit to that option and be like, oh, I got my thing ready if I got the low parry, and then you'd think,
Tatsu to finish it.
The super's right behind that and just get hit by it. And now Chris G, that was Chip. He blocked it. Okay.
Yep. Looked like a chip kill there. Chris G really kind of turned it on here. Gets the parry this time. Chris G getting all the momentum in his favor here, wanting to try to get into that reset situation on the next game potential. But Sylvester, though, it's evidence from that first match. This is never over.
Chris G's kind of turning it on now. Oh, the low forward. Caught him walking forward.
Yep. Building meter. This time he wakes up with Hammer Frenzy, and it connects.
All right, now Fredo's got the corner. Oh, jump out SPD. Oh, great parry on the way out.
Nice.
That was smart stuff. Yep. He knew that was coming, so he had to be ready for it.
Great play from Chris G. Quick 2-0 in this first set. Like I said, Chris G needs to win one more to reset, and then we're going to have a brand new 3 out of 5.
I do appreciate that Claire is in Fredo's ear. Just be like, okay, you need to calm down, man. I'm about to say, remember what got you to this point in the first place. You know what I mean?
It's like I said, Chris G with so much tournament experience at this point. He can sniff when things are starting to snowball in his favor, and players like him can capitalize on it. But like I said, Sylvester still has that wild card factor, and he's still playing quite solid. It's just Chris G with his Ken right now really turning it up. A lot more whiff punishes, getting the confirms.
Ooh, okay, now Fredo's starting to take some more risks. You saw that dash in. It's like now he's hungry.
Yeah,
both these players are now hungry. So now this is going to be a very, very interesting set.
Something we really haven't seen him do too much is dash forward with Hugo. Oh, short again. Yep, getting caught low.
All right, what's the mix in the corner? Good blocks. Oh, getting tabbed with the roundhouse again. Okay, now it's Fredo's turn.
Jumps out, yeah. Oh, there's the meat squasher. Unfortunately, gets put into the corner himself, but the far medium punch still tagging him. All Sylvester trying to get against the parry, but yeah, there's that tricky interaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only one hit of the EX Tatsu. And doesn't really give Chris G a lot of time to set up something on his wake up. So, that is so risky.
The slow, almost disrespectful overhead. On block, though, really nothing to punish with. Could have probably SPD punished it on block, but that'd be a tough, quick reversal. Sylvester, though, still trying to get this round started, but target combo blocked. Air to air with the parry. Oh, the red parry. Again, we've seen that in the first set. In winners finals.
Chris wants this reset really bad. That red parry is proof positive of that.
Yep, didn't get the super after the short. Okay.
He's got to start reacting to those jump roundhouses because he's got to confirm a super off of that.
Yep. Good block.
There's so much damage being left on the table.
Short again. That dash is looking like a teleport right now. Earlier in the first set in winners finals, Sylvester was really checking all those dashes.
Yeah, Sylvester's swinging right now. He's doing SPD on wake up. Ooh, okay. Jumps out of the meat squasher.
It's really unfortunate that jump first hit because that would have connected. It just went over his head. EX Fireball, keeping it safe. Chris G playing safe, just the jump back, medium kicks, jump back roundhouse. Going to try to seal the deal with the far roundhouse. Wow, what a quick 3-0 to reset the bracket.
All right.
My goodness,
well,
Chris G.
That's 3 out of 6 games on Chris G's end. But that's okay. Like, Fredo only needed to win 3 from the jump anyway. So now it's just time to lock in and get yourself centered, get yourself readjusted, get a little bit of that Fredo magic, man.
Yep, gotta find some momentum here early here.
Get a little bit of that fettuccine Alfredo.
The Chris G Ken snowball has been in effect these first 3 games here.
Oh, big parries.
Chris G's spacing and footsing is on point. That roundhouse doing so much work right now.
Okay. Oh, that hit from a mile away.
Yep, hitting that startup of that fireball.
Jumping forward, nice. Roundhouse again. Okay, now starting to crouch block.
Yo, we jumping. We jumping.
Fredo is just taking to the air. I like that Chris G is just kind of backing off and just letting him have the air. Just like, all right, you can have it. Honestly, like, I'm chilling on the ground right over here.
Yep, tried to be cheeky with that SPD. Chris G was ready, got the jump over. Big life lead here.
Oh, big exchange.
And you've noticed Sylvester went to 720. He's rocking Gigas Breaker.
Oh, my God.
The jump.
Personally, I think that's a poor life choice. But if he manages to make it work, then I will like
just something a little different. You know,
I'm going to just lose my voice if he manages to make it work. What am I saying?
Oh, dash up
that's
turn
huge.
combo. I think he was going for a low parry. We've seen that dash up short so many times from Chris, and that close medium punch can only be parried high. Again,
Huge jump and doesn't get the combo afterwards. Oh, my God. Was probably thinking about 720 there.
Yep.
Was right next to Chris G. And he's just out of there. Oh, big roundhouse.
Yep, big boots. Trying to get some momentum here. Claps being blocked. Jumps out of the meat squasher. Air-to-air jump roundhouse again. Chris has been really on point with the air-to-air. It's a lot better this set.
EX Fireball, keeping it friendly. That sweet max range.
There it is again. Interrupt in the air. This time, no fear. Walk sword throw.
Oh, that could have been SPD right there. Oh, wow. We're out of there.
We out.
Chris is just escaping. He's an escape artist at this point. He does not want to be right next to the Sylvester.
Tall hitbox in display there. That jump medium kick. Chris G looking really clean and strong right now, taking the first game of this reset.
That's 4 games in a row, and he's starting to learn, okay, I just got to play smart, and that will kind of wrangle in the wild card factor just a little bit.
Let's go, hometown crowd. You got to prop him up.
The Sylvester is playing really amazing right now, but he just needs that little bit to push him over the edge. And you see he's back on Hammer Mountain. I mean, I respect at least trying one game. You have time to try. You're on winner's side. You have time to try. But now the time for trying is over. The time for doing is now.
Once again, really just interrupting anything. Sylvester trying to get up. Heavy DP this time connects. Good air! Oh, got the red parry.
There we go.
That is a very safe red parry to go for. There's really no risk.
Oh, neutral jump, but Chris was ready for it on the way down. Oh, the universal overhead almost getting punished with that. And now gets the low forward super. He's got the corner. Whoa, there we go. Huge exchange.
Beat squasher did not connect, a little too far away, but still safe. Oh, nice tech on the dash up throw. Woo!
The walk forward. That's so scary. Just the walk forward. Just like, what is he going to do? Oh,
the cross.
Dash under.
Yep, the dash under. Target combo confirmed. Chris G, once again, just getting everything his way right now. All these cross-enders, the short. See how Sylvester makes an adjustment here. Good sweep, good block on the sweep to start here, but Chris G just sweeping again. Ooh,
okay.
There we go. Punish. Yep. Gets the double clap. Going to get good damage. Look at the stun build up on that as well.
Oh, it probably had a parry after that too, depending on the strength of the meat squasher.
Yep, might have to
with the parry for parries and the air exchanges.
Yeah, might have to start going for a jumping medium or a jumping medium kick to actually tag Chris G because he's recovering and able to parry that jump fierce.
He probably needs.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was good patience on the Sylvester's part, but just open up low.
Yeah,
that feels bad all the way from over here.
Chris G's dash and his timing has been impeccable so far. His way in and out of offense has just been really, just like a lightning. Yeah, just the air-to-air. He's really on point right now. Gets the parry into low forward into the hammer frenzy. Here we go. He's going to have a setup after this. Yep. Nope, just dashes away. Chris G gets out.
Well, the Sylvester's showing so much patience right now.
This is a critical round. Oh, no, low forward EX fireball.
You don't want to be down 2 games in the reset. Oh, he's right there on the doorstep. Throwing more fireballs. Chris G is just going to hang back. He doesn't need to commit to anything. 15 seconds on the clock. He can play for time if he needs to. 10 seconds. The showdown.
Smart. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Wow, with the air parry back to your face again. Wow, I actually didn't think that was going to recover in time, but Chris G ready for it. Wow,
even the jump jab wasn't fast enough to knock him out of the air, and Chris G was ready for it. And now 5 games in a row, he's very close to that 60 in a handshake.
The Chris G steamroll, it might be in full effect at this point. He looks really ready and warmed up.
We have seen this happen before. We have seen this happen in 2022. We've seen this happen at a couple of different Frosty Faustings. It might just happen again. No stranger to winning a combo breaker. Now Chris G is on tournament match. He wins this. I mean, he manages to get combo breaker 2025.
The door is right there. You just got to reach out and turn the handle. Got 2 rounds to go for Chris G to potentially win this whole tournament. We'll see how Sylvester can keep it going, get that magic back from that winners finals. But Chris G with a really good start.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
I like it. I like the no respect wake up SPD.
Folgers,
sometimes.
wake up with it.
Punish on the sweep early. Oh,
just jumping back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is now just keeping all of his pressure super safe and while at the same time avoiding the SPDs. Oh, that dash up, that's so huge.
Dash up target combo. Might have been looking for the low parry again. I think Chris G's been picking up on how much Sylvester's been trying to parry after those dash ins. Oh, low forward fireball. Tatsu is going to hit. Oh, my goodness. Chris G 1 round away, got the chip kill on that away, 1 round away from potentially being your Combo Breaker 2025 champion.
Chris G is now on the doorstep. We're going into potentially the last round of the entire tournament. Can the Sylvester bring something back, just 1 more little hint of magic?
Yep.
Or is there just no more gas left in that tank? So far, the Sylvester got the life lead, trying to jump in. Oh, jumps right into a target combo.
Oh, my goodness.
This is pretty big.
Walk up throw. Oh, my gosh. No fear. The jump back medium kick. Far roundhouse. He's going to tag up
low
short
again.
side dash up. Target combo again. This could be guess for game, but Chris G is going to be smart. He's going to back away like normal. Jump back medium kick. This could be it. 1 more hit could take it.
Oh, the Sylvester almost had something off of that red parry there, but not quite. Chris G's joke walking away. Big roundhouse just keeping at bay. The big jump roundhouse refrain.
Oh, that's going to hit. Okay, there is a slim chance here.
The Sylvester's got 1 more.
Oh, my goodness, but no, it was too far. Too far to connect. Oh, what a heartbreaker.
Oh, you really hate to see it end like that, but that is the way that it has to end this year. Chris G is now your 2025 Combo Breaker champion for Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. He got the right read. Just unfortunate the way that super can connect from that range. It pushed him back just a little bit too far to connect. But hey, what a heck of a run for Sylvester. Knocking Chris G into losers, but Chris G showing what a talented player he is. Ran it back 6-0 to take the tournament. Chris G is your Combo Breaker 2025 Third Strike champion yet again.
That's life, folks. That's just somehow how it works out. And it's going to be Really great to see all the talent come out year in, year out for Combo Breaker. I've always said that Combo Breaker has been a massive friend, not just to the Chicago Third Strike scene, but the entire Third Strike scene in general. So it's really great to see, once again, all the really great talent. A lot of people who I consider really good friends to come out year after year and show love to an amazing game. And another, like I said from the very beginning, another one for the books. This really was one for the books.
Definitely phenomenal tournament. We're going to have the awards ceremony coming up here on stage in just a moment.
We got to wrangle the cattle.
What a
get the kids together. We got to get a group picture.
What a phenomenal way to end it. Chris G is your champion yet again. Like I said, he's been on the door to multiple tournaments, multiple games this tournament. This time he gets the W, gets the championship trophy.
Oh yeah, and also like tournaments that were really tough. I mean, that top 3 in City of the Wolves, that City of the Wolves tournament was stacked to the risers with great talent.
100%.
And of course, Street Fighter 6, he's always a threat in that game. A bunch of other games like Marvel 3 as well.
3, yeah.
Like, oh my God, it just an absolute machine. But managing to at least get to the mountaintop on one of them, which is going to be Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Again, that's why I have respect for him as a player, because even though he's not considered a Third Strike player, he has the skills and he has the respect for the game where
and
he can show up to any tournament in America and just be a threat.
And you can definitely see he really does enjoy the game. He has a lot of fun while playing it. But
all right, I think we're going to the I heard the check 1 2. We're going to the award ceremony, I believe. We're going to be cutting it to it in a second.
Yep.
Please.
Once again, we're going to be having our top.
Can we get the top 8 on stage for Third Strike, please?
They're wrangling together the top 8 for Third Strike. But yeah, just such an amazing game, such an amazing weekend, and it honestly doesn't stop there because, like I said, this is just the first stop on the Summer of Third Strike. The Summer of Third Strike starts for me in April when we run our Jazzy Auto Qualifier at Logan Arcade, which, by the way, if you're in the Chicago area, visit Logan Arcade.
Yeah, come check it out.
And then it comes from Combo Breaker to June, which has CEO, which is a big thing. People don't think it is. It is a big Third Strike event because the South has a lot of really great Third Strike players that show up to CEO every single year. And then a week after that, we have in Westminster, Colorado, the Jazzy Circuit Finale weekend at Akihabara Arcade. Registration's still open, by the way, so if you want to get some of the best Third Strike action in the country, go and check it out.
They have the the last chance qualifier tournament right before it as well.
Yeah.
And like I said, the Third Strike train is in full effect right now. The station's there in sight, but we haven't pulled up to the full finale yet.
Oh yeah, and of course even after that, there's so many other different events. Like Third Strike Open is going to be hosted in October. Evo is naturally going to have some. It's not going to be what we had last year, but Third Strike always has a place at Evo.
Definitely.
Just like all the other old games have a place at Evo, so it's going to be there naturally. And no matter where this game goes, I will happily show up for it.
Definitely.
So that's one of the great things about this game is that you build it, people will come.
Like I said, it's been 25+ year history of this game, and it just keeps building. Each tournament, we had such a phenomenal Evo last year, the largest Third Strike tournament ever.
It was so crazy to see. I still am in disbelief that not only did it happen, but just the things that all of my friends the things that I've accomplished in that tournament, being here to see that into fruition. And when I was there, the amount of people that pulled me aside, just oh yeah, you're that Third Strike guy. I'm just I never thought when I started this game that I would be referred to as a big guy for Third Strike. I'm just well, it's nice to be known as something in this world,
Definitely.
So I can kind of see, I have a little sliver of light between the curtain. They're almost ready. So this is going to be really, honestly, it's going to be such a great, it's going to be such a great top 3 photo because Fredo is still in the Hugo costume.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Man be having some fun. After he had such a tremendous appearance at Frosty's as well, putting on a good show.
Yeah, he actually, that was Frosty this year was his big breakout tournament. And now he basically took that energy and turned it into a second place finish.
Second place at Combo Breaker.
I'd say silver medal after your huge big breakout. That is a very big improvement. All right, so let's go ahead and I believe now we're ready, so we can throw it over to the stage.
Yep, I believe so.
start from that other side.
All right, how y'all doing out there? What's going on? All right, our top 8 in 7th place. We got from Indiana Rescue Ryan. Give it up. All right, also in 7th place, we got Orochi Tom Cruz. All right, give it up for no stranger here. We got Yogurt Brain. Also in 5th place, the Knob. Let's give shout-outs to Matteo as well. He's not up here, but Matteo in 4th place. Great run from him as well. All right, in 3rd place from Chicago, we got Nipper Man. All right, you've seen him all tournament having good times up there. We got the Sylvester. And a man who needs no introduction, Chris G is your champion. What a phenomenal tournament. This is your top 8. Shout outs to your champion, Chris G, once again. All right, one more time. Give it up for these guys. Top 8, Third Strike, Combo Breaker 2025. All right, thank you, everybody.
Well, what a fantastic way to end yet another great year of Third Strike here at Combo Breaker. Folks, we are also so happy that you were along the ride with us, because if it wasn't for you tuning in, watching these Third Strike streams, supporting the game, then this game truly would have died a very, very long time ago. This game is probably going to live forever at this point.
Whew.
And we are just so happy to have a position to make that true. You know,
definitely.
It's so great to see this community come together to build something that is fantastic. As Hall of Famer Tokido would say, fighting games are so great, but Third Strike in particular, I think, is possibly the greatest thing, not just in fighting games, but in the world.
It's the reason I'm here right now talking about this game I love. It's been a heck of a run. As some of you might know out there, I'm going to be expecting my first son here in about a month, under a month. My wife Shelby out there watching. She's about ready for it to be over at this point.
I can imagine. Poor Shelby, but you know what? It's going to be a great thing. I'm sure that you guys are going to be killer parents.
I'm looking forward to it for sure, and it's going to be a good time. I'm going to take just a little bit of hiatus for a while, but eventually you're going to be seeing us stroll the halls of a Combo Breaker, an Evo, a Frosty Faustings with a little baby carriage. I'm going to have hopefully a new Dudley player warming up someday in the future.
Hey, man, the subtitle for this game is Fight for the Future,
Fight
and that
for
is
the
exactly
future,
what you
indeed.
are doing. So we thank you all for joining us on this broadcast. We thank you all for tuning in and watching Third Strike. Don't go anywhere, because next on the Vampire Arcadia stream is going to be the top 3 for our Neo Turf Masters tournament here, the Memorial Open coming to an end, which I will also be commentating on that.
Nice.
But for now, we are going to have to take a break and end this weekend's Third Strike action.
I just want to say one last thing. Like I said, this is such an honor to be able to do this again. Great time doing commentary with you as well,
man.
every
you
time.
You are one of my best commentary partners, and I love commentating any event with you. And I mean that from the heart. You are a scholar and a gentleman, and you are so amazing, Humbag.
Don't put too much on me. You know, that's a tall mountain. That's a tall mountain to climb. But once again, thank you guys. If I don't see you at the next one, Humbag out. But once again,
for Humbag, I am 4C Joe, reminding you to always take care of yourself, and I hope to see you at the next one from Combo Breaker 2025 in Schaumburg, Illinois. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
There's a lot of uncertainty in life, but there's one thing you can be sure of. More Combo Breaker right after this.